It's Tartaring. Just let me alone. Welcome to this bullshit hole where there's no toilet soul. That should be good enough. We should probably have a channel strike by now. Are we here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I just wanted to see how terrible that came out.
That was pretty good, actually.
I don't know. I get ideas. They pop in my head, and I was like, I better do it before I start thinking about it and change my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, we got nobody watching, though. I mean, people, you keep talking, they may come.
Well, I wanted to highlight that commercial, which was sent to me by a couple of people. And I thought it was funny. And I'll play the audio to it because you really don't appreciate the ending until you hear the audio. And so, you got this guy, he's just booking to this old house. Obviously. Apparently he was trying to find the bathroom. And they couldn't quite get there.
Oopsie, I had an accident.
Know what you're getting into.
Know what you're getting into.
Dude, before that happens, whip out and piss on the floor. I don't care.
But oh my God, that's my car. My old car. That's Pontiac Firebird. And it looks like a 97 or a 98. I had a 97.
No, that looks like a vet.
It's probably a vet, but damn, it looks like a Firebird.
That looks like
it really, because look at it, it's got T-tops.
I know, I get that.
I had the exact same fucking car, the same fucking everything.
Nah, it looks like a Corvette, sorry.
Okay, it does.
All right.
But it also looks like a 97 Firebird. Well, it does. See. $7. I overpaid. Just a little bit.
Yeah, look at the taillights. The taillights on the car you just showed in the video were different than that.
No, but this was mine, basically. I had a bra on the front, but that was basically mine.
You wear a bra?
Yes, of course I do.
Okay.
Okay. Uber's back. Wait, is Uber here twice? Uber, you're here twice.
Yeah, he's there twice, yeah.
Yeah, how did I do that?
I don't know. Can you teach me? I could use a clone help.
Like, that was weird. It kicked me out and then logged me back in. And
you're here twice. Now you're here once.
I guess I had to catch up.
I hope you didn't create a Mandela effect.
Oh, dude, I still haven't been able to find.
Well, if for some reason he did, I just want to point out in advance it was Josh's fault.
It's always my fault.
No, Josh. Yeah, come on. You're good.
But yeah, so
that was a good Tartaria. What else do I got here? And that refers back to...
dude, is that still freaking Venus in the sky? Hold on.
Demons in the Sky. What?
Venus.
Oh, yeah. Shit's been bright.
Because, like, dude, I'll turn my camera on right now so you get... Yeah, that is. Son of a bitch.
How the hell... well, it's 10:40 for me. That's a good 4 hours after dark if Venus is out for me.
Not sure if it would be out for you, but I'm going to show it to you guys right now. And, dude, it's fucking dark out right now. Like...
So you really think the Terminator line is definitely passed over and maybe we're just seeing a bent refracted Venus? Like, you're not seeing actual Venus, you're seeing apparent Venus.
So, camera.
That happens.
I'm seeing apparent Venus?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like the sun sets before we see it set. It's like, well, my eyes are looking right at the sun right now. Oh, no, but the sun is set. That's over the horizon. That's behind the curvature. But I'm looking at it in real time. Nope, that's refracted, bent upward. Ah.
Do you see that twinkle in the sky right there? That's Venus, bro. That light right there in the middle of my phone and of my screen.
Oh, yeah. It's UFO-y.
That is Venus, dude.
And, what, 25 degrees in the horizon?
Dude, look at how fucking dark it is. Like,
and that's still high up. It's going to take a while for it to set, no?
Like, okay, so that light over there, that is a city. That's why that's lit up like that. That over there, I think... yeah, dude.
I'm a little concerned for Josh right now. Isn't this how all the horror stories start?
Something like that. Especially because I'm on.
See what I got. If your camera is that good on the Hangout, mine's got to be that good too. Oh, let me stop screen presenting you. Mine should be that good too. I mean, shit here is very bright. We'll take a look.
You know what's weird? I think using my camera through StreamYard is actually... I think it utilizes the camera better than it does through the actual Hangout app.
I got mostly cloudy. I can only see one star. One star. That's it.
Well, that sucks.
But, yeah, not good conditions tonight. Though when I checked the mail earlier, a lot of tracks in my yard, Larry. I saw some rectangular ones, some square ones. I think it was a family of deer. I'm walking up the driveway, though, and I'm seeing all these tracks crisscrossing, and I'm like, what the hell? What's going on?
The first thing I would say to you is it's probably sock accounts.
They walked in single file, too. It wasn't like side-by-side tracks. These tracks were like runway. Like,
Well, yeah, that's
okay,
because
cross leg, cross leg, cross leg, cross leg.
well, yeah, they cross a stream once in a while, and they are militarily, if not by definition.
So it is now 7:44, and the sun set at 5:35 tonight.
That's 2 hours of refracted Venus.
Well, and don't forget, spinning 1,000 miles an hour, I'm now 2,000 miles into the Terminator, the original Terminator line.
Are you sure?
Well. By the way, I want to bring this up too, Josh. We're spinning so quickly. Will you stop bumping into me, please?
Yeah, dude. According to their model, because that's the way shit works.
Yeah, it's getting a little annoying. I mean, I could be asleep at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden I get a like whack out. It's like Josh is like, "Oh, hey, Larry, sorry."
Fucking Coriolis. My bad.
So let me see if I can find a good, nice 2D representation, not even close to scale. I guess this is fine, as good as any. Why not? Oh, good, it's the small version. I never come across that. Okay. For anybody that doesn't understand this easy shit, here's Earth. Here's Venus.
Why does Earth have like a wig?
Because it's English. It's British.
Oh, okay. Got that. Okay.
So here's the Terminator line.
Yeah.
You can call this orbit line the Terminator line. On this side of that line is daytime. On this side of that line is nighttime.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
I didn't say that it was sexy.
Please don't fucking say.
Although this guy's a stranger.
Don't frickin'. Okay.
So for us to see Venus.
Wait, the stranger. Isn't that where you sit on your hand and make it fall asleep?
Oh, man.
Once this Terminator line passes, you're on the other side of the thingy. And how do you then see past? See that? I think they're trying to say, like, say you're standing here where the cloud is and Venus is up here. Of course, this is not even close to scale. But they'll show you how it's being done on a scale like this, and then they'll draw a line to Venus over here from you standing in the dark. And they'll say, that's how you do it. See, it's up here. And you're looking over here in the dark, and you can see in a lane 2. But it's, of course, using the models that are never to scale.
The first thing I see is it's a very nice picture, coloration. I also noticed that all the rings are identical in size from the center.
I know, but they'll show you all the wonkiness of it like this.
I know. Oh, yeah. There you go.
And like this. You'll never get anything to scale because you can't really display that.
Wait, Jibby, pull up the corkscrew one where they try to explain why we can see it in the night sky.
Oh boy!
Well, you mean like it's gone up here and we're over here, so we're still on a ball and all directions are down, and you're in the dark lane. You can only see lanes 4 to 9 when you're in the dark. But they're going to draw it in so many different ways until you go, okay, and then they're going to be done drawing because they finally drew it in a way that convinced you. And they do this with eclipses and everything else. They just never, this is always an eclipse. They're always showing it to you like this, where it is retardedly not to scale. And then they'll show you how it makes sense from there.
Did somebody just pop in?
It's Mr. Alaska.
Hey guys.
What's up, Mr. A?
I got to turn my speaker down. I apologize.
You got to turn your mic up too. It'll be nice.
Okay. Is that
Or just
better?
speak more into the mic.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's on the lap, so gotta hold it closer. Yeah, hey, I haven't talked to you since Zero. I remember that Zero character. He was after you kind of left the Stewart thing, and Zero came in just before Jake jumped the scene.
Jake?
Yeah, Jake the asshole.
Jake the asshole jumped in?
FEA Jake.
Wait.
Yeah, no,
Jake jumped in
him and
to
Stewart.
dude's chat? I mean, to dude's panel?
No. I'm talking about Stewart's.
Yeah, that was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, but I think Zero came in after you kind of like bugged out, right?
I don't remember. What do you mean? At
Yeah.
Jeff's? I don't remember Zero. I didn't watch.
Yeah, you had bugged out because Jeff had, remember when Hillbilly was around and all that bullshit that came down the pike?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Zero came in and Zero was just odd. And so that's like, well, okay, Jeff's now he's befriending Zero. And then Jake came in. He was like Jake's little savior. And then they started that conspiracy with that missing girl that Powerlin was hooked up with. And supposedly Powerlin was behind it, or him and his associates. It was just totally bizarre shit.
And that never came of it.
Huh?
Nothing ever came of it that I'm aware of.
No, but I just like, this is fucked up, man.
It's just enough to get spotlights shined on them for something that never turns into anything.
Yeah, I mean, Stewart lost a lot of friends then. I mean, a lot of the regulars took off, including me. I was like, I'm done.
It's just a matter of time.
Yep. So anyway, I just wanted to associate that. And I did speak to him one time, but that's it. Wasn't anything meaningful. But anyway, I don't know if that's very important. Probably not. But I just wanted to bring that up as a follow-up.
Never important.
As a follow-up to our,
Yeah, I just wanted to troll Zero really hard that day.
Excuse me?
I wanted to troll Zero pretty hard because he's always stirring shit. So he needed a little bit of play action.
He says nothing.
Yeah, he was dumbfounded.
He acts like he knows everything and says nothing. That's just his MO. So.
Oh, this sucks to be this person with that tattoo.
You sure that's not webbing?
Huh?
You sure that's a tattoo?
That's an arm, and it's definitely looks like a tattoo because it looks fresh. It looks like this is still swollen, raised up, so it looks like a fresh tattoo.
Actually, that's not a tattoo. That's Lyme disease, Ron.
Oh my God, I don't want to get that then.
That's a tattoo. It's all swollen along here. This is what they do. They swell up like that along the trail.
Well, then
fucking modern day Borg.
Then Ron, stop hanging out and getting on those other channels. You won't get Lyme disease.
Hey, Jibby. I just sent you
I don't give a shit.
An image of what I was talking about with the whole, what they say the universe moves so that you're able to see Venus the way that they say we do. Because they say it moves like a corkscrew, and there's an image I sent you of what they say that represents.
Yeah, we've all seen this for years.
Yeah, all those inner planets.
Yeah.
Well, all two of them.
This one's not moving though.
That's still because it's just a still image.
Oh.
Or those lights, I should say.
Like,
Larry,
dude,
Larry,
still...
let me finish with Larry real quick. Larry, I don't fucking care about, having a problem with anybody. It's just, if they got a problem with me, then that's fine. But otherwise, I'm just talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right now you're kind of interrupting.
I apologize. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, Jibby, that's so. They say that's how we're able to see Venus though
It's a better one.
at night with it moving like that, but that still doesn't fucking help their case at all because now it's just on top of you in the same like inside orbit or circle or fucking lane, whatever you want to call it, you know? Like now it's above and behind you. It doesn't fucking help you. Like
The only time you can see it is dusk and dawn, in my mind's eye.
no, I'm looking at it right now and it's 2 hours after sunset. So
No, I'm talking about under their model.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's always been in question, and it's borderline. It's always been borderline in my mind's eye. So it wasn't ever a solid proof. You know what I mean? Of debunking the globe is what I mean. You know, these guys, when they put this thing together, this whole back engineered everything, they thought of everything. They had everything computer analyzed. So if it's close enough, they can throw out an excuse. Trust me.
But it's not close enough though, because the only time that it fits in their model when they do their little computer representation is if you are standing directly on that fucking Terminator line, right? Like on that line where it's sun on one side and dark on the other.
Mind you that
okay?
that Terminator line has to be on a naked ball with not even a tree.
There is no such thing as a Terminator line, though. In reality,
well, I
go from dusk.
I know that, but in their model, there is a Terminator line.
Yeah, I know that. I get that. But so that's where
So then what?
That's where the issue lies. You know, I'm just we're having a helpful argument, or we're discussion in this regard. So. Yeah.
So. Yeah, that
You follow what I'm saying? If it's close enough to dusk and dawn, they can skate by it.
Yeah,
it was always close enough in my mind's eye that I didn't think it was ever a good argument. I mean, we looked into this,
but it's not close enough, though. Ron, is what I'm trying to say. Like it's not. Because so. It's only close enough if you keep listening to them, you know?
All right,
but if you start thinking for yourself on this, am I getting choppy?
Yeah, no. So now everything on the light side can see the second lane and the first lane of the track and field track. Now, once you get up here, this should be the only place with no trees or mountains around you that you can see lanes 2 or 1 right at the brisk here. As soon as that advances a little more, well, now you can only see in this direction.
Right now, I'm 2,000 miles in from that line because I'm 2 hours after sunset.
Which, let's say, would be approximately. It's not letting me spin it that way, is it? Wow. So if this seems to be current time right now. Because there you are, and that's about 2 hours.
Yeah.
So there's Josh. Okay, right. Let's get it right. Here's Josh.
Yeah, but look at your star, right?
There we go. Look, we got a little dot.
Josh is still getting. I bet Josh is almost still getting light, or he's just turning dark.
No, dude. I just turned my camera on, dude. It's fucking. The sky is completely black, bro.
Well, no, I'm just.
Yeah, this is real time.
What? Oh no!
Go ahead.
You're telling me that I'm seeing light, and I'm telling you I'm fucking looking outside, and it's all dark. So what are you trying to say?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. So go ahead.
The orbit of Venus and Mercury is tighter. It's only going around. It's a tighter circle. You should not be able to see lanes 2 and 1 this far into the dark portion.
Yeah, all right. So that's where we go into dusk and dawn. My point, Uber, is that Josh is that we have there is dusk and dawn. We don't have a hard terminator. It doesn't exist.
Well, this apparently exists according to everybody on the world. This hard fucking Terminator line exists.
I get it.
Ron, what aren't you understanding, dude? I get that in reality we don't have a Terminator line.
No, I get the whole thing.
Everybody right here in this view
agreeing with you
should not be able to see Venus or everybody in this part.
All I'm suggesting is that it's not a very good
out
argument.
into dark, deep space. That's all I can see.
That's all I'm suggesting.
Hey, Ron. Ron, I got off the phone a couple minutes ago. I'm sorry if I was muted. I got off the phone with Putin. He's actually taking you back. You're going to be Russian by Tuesday.
Oh, that's good news. Thank you very much. Oh, Larry, you're strange.
This is the view everybody on the light side would have, and this is the view everybody on the dark side has, as far as not the Earth, but space. This is what people on the dark side can see. This, up and down, deep space. Can't see what's behind them, which would be Venus and Mercury.
Like up and behind you, right? Like that doesn't help either.
Because you have to think of it as the circle of orbit Venus makes is a much tighter circle than Earth's. So even if you draw a line going up into the darkness, or into the light, I should say, there is no line segment that's going to crisscross with Venus's orbit, because Venus's orbit would be a tighter, smaller circle that any line you draw from the dark side spreading out is not going to hit Venus's orbit or Mercury's.
Yeah, well,
draw a line. You love drawing lines and shadows, and just do that.
They'll bring in infinite refraction.
That's fine, and that only exists in their minds. They can never prove it.
But you know, what I'm trying to do with you guys is play the devil's advocate. Okay?
I know.
Can I do that?
We're just the devils, though.
Well, you see, Ron, we've brought this up to these people, and we've heard their arguments, and we're telling them right now that their arguments still don't fucking fly, because that's not reality.
See.
That's all we're doing.
You know, me and Chris Rock went over this angle of attack stuff with Venus a long time ago, and it was too cusp to have a definitive.
No, this ain't cusp at all. This is tit easy. Because all I got to do is draw the orbits in this perspective of, you know, compared to the Earth's, and then you cannot take any point on the dark side, draw a straight line, which, of course, only applies to a naked ball, not one with mountains and trees and dips and valleys and hills, but a naked ball, it still wouldn't work. Never mind topography in the way. You cannot draw a line from the dark side in a line of sight and go anywhere near Mercury's orbit. You just can't. I mean, Venus's or Mercury. It doesn't work on their model. It doesn't work. Any kind of line from the dark side, but a line from the light side, well, yes. Now you can see, you can go straight ahead, you can go downward to a point. As your line of sight on the light side, you can still see Venus and Mercury. Not from the dark. There's no line you can draw that will touch that orbit of the inner circle. Think of a racetrack in high school. Lane 1 is a tiny, tight circle. Lane 2
I
It's a bigger
totally
one.
understand what you're saying. You know, I do. You know, and I came in after you guys been discussing it for a while, so I apologize.
No, only
But
5 minutes.
you know, on a scale of 1 to 50, this is probably like maybe 35 debunked. Whoa.
Venus.
You know, it's kind of one of those things where you have to really get, you know, one would have to really get into. I mean, you'd have to actually scientifically model it out, plot it out, more than what he's doing right now.
Is it just me, or has Putin tried to take over his microphone?
Oh, shut up, Larry. Dude, what are you doing tonight, Larry?
I am actually standing here and smoking a cigar. Thank you very much. How about you?
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Noticing the
dinner.
size of the sun never changes, no matter what planet. I just did Earth, Venus, and Mercury, and the sun's the same size. Let's try an outer planet. All right, Pluto. Look at that. Sun's the same size. That's interesting. At least they're not being literal or to scale. It's just a shame. Everybody still uses this as if it's hard to.
Well, you know, hypothetically, if you flew to the sun, it probably would stay the same size.
On the flat Earth, it would.
Yeah, observationally, that's probably the case.
Yeah, whatever Pluto is.
But Pluto,
The first time a Glober tries to tell me that the sun's going to look the same whether I'm looking at it from 100 million miles or whether I'm looking at it from 3 billion miles away, get the fuck out of here.
It's just lazy demonstration, and hopefully most people will see it that way, but doubtfully most people will.
we understand why they have all their fantastical numbers. They have to do that because they cannot have parallax.
Right. The big numbers are your best defense against parallax, lack of parallax.
Yeah. Big time. It's insane.
And we don't live long enough to debunk that.
And the inverse square law of light doesn't apply in outer space, according to the globetards.
Apparently not. And when it hits the atmosphere, it's like a laser pointer.
Yeah, but yet it spreads out.
Right.
Oh my God. I can't, you know, I deal with this idiocy. We all deal with this idiocy every day. You know, I just like, well, every day we deal with it. I don't deal with it every day. Trust me. I can't. I got to keep sanity. Fuck.
So no good looks at Antarctica ever.
Never.
And no good looks at the North Pole ever. I'm wonder if that's a theme
That's Photoshop.
throughout entirety of looking up. Yeah, you never get a good view down there, and they never give you a good view up there. Always this
Never.
angle view. Why? If you're letting me spin it like that, right? How fucking hard is it to add an extra value to let me spin it all the way?
Why the fuck is the Arctic always displayed as fucking ocean, by the way?
Oh, because
Instead
of
of like
global
an ice
warming.
cap.
Global warming. And you're not supposed to think there's land up there,
No.
so you don't even bother.
Yeah, but you know, we've all watched these documentaries where they're walking on the ice to, you know, find the goddamn.
Well, it's only temporary ice. It comes in the winter and then just vanishes.
Yeah,
You can drive trucks on it in the winter, apparently.
Yeah, actually, it is warmer in certain segments up there.
So apparently, by the demonstration you're showing on the ball here, everybody in the U.S. has electricity, and Canada is black.
Canada can't afford their power bills.
Okay.
America is number one.
All right.
America is the brightest. Africa has no electricity, apparently, except along the coasts.
Can you imagine seeing all those lights from?
They don't need electricity in South America because it's the middle of the night there, and we're still partying in America. Though it's night here, we're still partying. We're always partying.
All right.
This camera's 46 million miles away.
No, this
Right?
is obviously graphic, but
It's geostationary, halfway between the sun and the moon, right? Or the sun and Earth, right?
I don't think they ever say that this is any kind of real anything.
It is nice to see Ron before they take Alaska back, because Ron, I'm sorry.
No
Oh,
lights
what?
on in Alaska.
Yeah, to
Ron,
be
Although
fair.
no, Ron's he's gonna be Russian by Tuesday.
Yeah, no, we ain't selling. Sorry, I got guns. Fuck him.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
you
following.
what do you mean you ain't selling? They sold out to the US.
I know. We're not selling back.
Oh,
That's
I
your ass.
know. They already sold out once. You don't think they're gonna sell out twice?
Who?
Oh boy.
You talking about the Russians?
Oh man.
You talking about Stewart buying Russia?
Do I really have to go into this?
Well, I don't know. I think you need to explain yourself because you got me confused now.
Alaska
Make sure
used to
in the
be
globe.
Russian.
Yeah, it used to be Russia. Yes.
Yeah. So how did US acquire it?
Seward
They
bought
asked
it.
nicely.
It was called Seward's Folly.
Yeah.
You paid
And
3
guess
cents-
what?
you
They want
paid
it back.
3 cents an acre, and it was Seward's Folly.
By the way, why is Alaska so far north of the US that it's actually a state?
Why is Hawaii so far west of the continent?
Yeah, Hawaii is the most ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I answered the question with the question, but what are you asking? What's your point?
I hope you like vodka.
I still don't get your point.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Okay.
At least they're letting me. No, not even letting me hit the fucking north this way. Look, boom, boom. It stops me. But I can basically see it. Basically, if I do that.
You got Greenland, and then you got.
But why not just add one? It's just one more value in code, or you just leave the code no value,
Right?
so you can spin
Exactly.
it constantly. But they put a value in to stop the spin, which is ridiculous because they got enough graphics for the whole thing anyway. Why not just let me spin it?
Yeah, I hear you.
And this, what is this? Sunken Africa? Why is that dark there? Why is that a dark?
Well, it's shallow. It's shallow water.
Oh, is that what they're trying to represent? Because I would say that the light blue is shallow and the dark blue is deep. But am I wrong? No. It seems to be that is the correct assessment. As looking around Florida, that would be all shallow.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, all right. That's congruent with the whole model.
So they're trying to say, don't go here, folks. Very deep and cold. And it's got a scar right there. Big scar. From what?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's a plate, I'm sure. Northern plate or something. So the way to get to the north, according to this bullshit, would be Greenland, and it's probably right. The way I'm going to go, unfortunately, is this way. I'm going to get to, like, around here, and then I'm going to get to here, and then it looks like I'm boating it as far as I can go with my drones. My drone, 2 drones probably, and some kind of all-terrain vehicle. I'll try to get to here.
Okay, how are you going to boat it, and how are you going to have all the all-terrain vehicles?
I'm thinking $15,000. I can do it.
No. What the? Really? You know. Look
$500 I can get to here on $500.
Yeah, but that distance you're talking is like it's probably at least 7,500 miles of open sea right there, or more.
But $500 will get me here. And now once I'm here, the rest of that money has to fund me.
That's all fucking tundra.
Yeah, it's tundra. So I mean, I'm gonna map it out best I can. If I can get to here, this is where I wanted to go here, because this looks like it extends the furthest. So
yeah,
here.
Fuck, man, I'm telling you, I know tundra. You either need to do it in late.
Oh yeah, it'd be
fall,
July. It'd be like second week of
you
July.
need to do it when shit starts freezing up so you can drive over it, number one. Or you need to
I'd
do it
rather
in the
get the
spring.
melty water. Second week of July, the sun is making its way back. That's the real warm-up period. It's never warming up on the first run.
Arctic,
One back, it warms up the most.
if your second week of July, that Arctic is getting softer and shit, you could be driving across fucking bog that's got 6 foot of water with 2 foot of floaty shit on top.
We don't even know who the fuck is living here. Okay, this could be all native Canadian tribes who got plenty of fucking boats, who give me the peace sign and smoke the peace pipe, and who knows?
You could actually take a ship on the west side of Greenland there, get quite up north.
Well, I'm coming from.
Well, I know you're
here.
taking the hard.
I'm coming from here.
You can do most of it on water.
So my best
up
route
Greenland,
is to plunge
as far north
all
as you
the
can
way the
get.
fuck through Canada.
No, look at Greenland. Go as far north as you can get.
Yeah, I actually think this map is off because apparently Greenland is totally covered in snow.
Well, it is. Look at it.
Iceland's not, though. This is called backwoods speak.
Yeah, I'm quite sure the size and proportion.
Iceland's to the right. Greenland's the one with snow.
Yeah, nothing gets by you. That's what I said. It's backwards speak.
Actually, to the left, Ron. You're double right-fisted there. I get it.
Well, no,
Watch out for the double right
Greenland's
fist.
covered with
Yeah,
snow.
All right, I guess this would probably be the best, smartest route then, is just to cut all the way up here.
I know it's an oxymoron to call one Iceland and the other Greenland, but that's just
Yeah, I was here's a native agreement, fucking owns land. Okay, so here's the Inuits, and I actually know an Inuit, so I already got some fucking contact there. Yeah, up here too. So there we go. I get what's his name? We did a show with him.
Well, you call the first one George and the second one Fred.
Yeah, and it's all tribes. From what I'm seeing, this is exactly what I said. Native tribes. I just bounce off through them, gets me up to here, and that's going to be a whole bunch of different, I think, in real life.
Hey, Jimmy, before you take off, you may need to point to somebody to handle your estate, okay?
I'm just doing recon. That's the first run. Unless there's big-titted, 12-foot naked women there, then I'm going to stay a little while. But,
yeah.
First trip is recon.
You're gonna do all this in like 3 months and before.
This is a 3-day trip. In modern technology, 3-day trip until I get.
Okay.
No, until I get to here, it's a 3-day trip. From here to here, from here to California is 3 days driving. No, that's
yeah, well,
2,000 miles.
I have an easier way of doing this. I mean, it's
trust me, it's different.
No, actually, my way is very simple. Very simple.
Yeah, there ain't going to be a lot of roads along here.
Well, here's the thing.
Any roads along there.
Here's the thing. You take a nonstop flight because, as they say,
Ron, you were forgetting Tartaria. I'm going to count on old Tartarian roads to take.
Okay.
Now I know Tartaria.
You don't even need those. My point is, they fly over to the North Pole like all the time, apparently, according to the airlines. So just grab yourself a parachute and jump off.
Yeah. You know what? If he runs the Tartarian roads, maybe we'll be able to come up there in the spring and find a frozen statue.
There's a lot of serious research that I'm going to do before I trek out. I'm not just going to go by this dumb freaking cartoon. I am going to go paper maps. I'm going to libraries. I'm going to grab, I'm going to consolidate. I'm going to go with best assumptions, guesses. I'm going to make phone calls. I'm going to do doing this haphazardly. First trip's recon. I fly the drone as close as possible. I get footage. I come back.
You could actually they have an a northern passage. You could jump one of those freighters that run through there north of Greenland.
Yep. I have no idea the exact plan
yet. Skip the fucking boat, throw your fucking boat out, and then blow it up and jump off, and there you go. You're halfway there.
I just need to get close. That's it. I'm going to follow when I get this far north.
Actually, why is
I should be able to follow the party lights.
Why is Greenland so far north on this particular map? By the way,
it changes because I remember Greenland was always here.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Always remembered Greenland was never that far north. They keep moving Greenland up like it's an island floating. Look at that. Greenland is now the North Pole, according to this.
Yeah, exactly.
The North Pole.
Good point there, Larry. But yeah, I agree.
But Greenland was.
Hey,
Greenland definitely should be lower.
Hey, go back down to Africa because I got a few chicks down there. I got to check on them. That's South. It's Africa. Yeah, South Africa. Yeah, they got some of my cougar down there.
Yep. Now you got to remember on this globe, it's going to be like 80, 90 degrees down here, and then a 1 hour. Well, a little bit longer on this version. Let's do this one. 80, 90 degrees down here, and then you take a 1 hour flight, and now it's minus 40, which always occurs over 1 hour flight, big change like that.
What latitude is that where you just pointed on Africa?
Look, this is a 1 hour flight.
That's longitude, actually, south.
I don't know, but this is a friggin' 1 hour flight. You go from tropical to Antarctica in an hour. Uh-huh.
So what latitude south is that on
I don't know. I don't have
you know what? You know what?
You can look it up, Ron.
We should
be able to just punch it in when you're dealing with this shit right now.
We should actually call Doomweaver because apparently he was down there and he could tell us all about the.
Well, I bet it's like 50 maybe.
They're not even letting it stay up display. There we go. 53.
You can't go below 60 degrees.
Chile. I'm at Chile. That's 53, minus 53, and 70.
Yeah, okay, and they're about the same. So there you go. Yeah, you can't go south of 60 latitude. So
can't go south of 60.
No, that's
57.
Forbidden. 60 is forbidden.
That's 60.
Actually, Ron, I think it's 40.
Well,
I don't think it's 60.
I think it's 60.
No, I think it's
60. Yeah, 60 degrees south is the effective barrier.
Okay, that's right here.
There's no land masses south of 60.
Just so happens to be
that we know
right in between Chile and Antarctica.
South Pole.
Right. Dead center of Chile and Antarctica, 60.
Yep. That's as far as you can go. That's when they start busting your ass. Unless you're an illegal whaler, then they'll kick your ass out.
Well, let's see. No magnet points in that direction. That
we know of.
The Aurora Borealis, Australian lights, is not as prevalent as it is up north. There's pretty much, you have no idea what fucking direction to go in. This is a fool's run, yet this is where everybody wants you to look.
Yeah. And that's
nobody's got a plan of direction of where to go at all whatsoever. When you got here, you got fucking here, where you got the magnets pointing, big fucking party lights going on. Nobody wants to go check that out. Oh, that makes sense.
Actually, that's kind of Greenland up there, and I'm not sure why it's so far north.
Yeah, you said that, and we agree.
Mandela map.
I think it's perspective.
Okay, where is the perspective now? Because now when I'm looking at this,
it's on the fucking ball. The ball fucks everything.
You know how many times I've drawn the globe freehand, and I've never ever put Greenland up there.
Yeah, I get that.
I've drawn it freehand many, many times, and I always put it like right here.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Whoever drew it.
By the way, Australia on that one is very close. No, the other side.
By close, you mean very far. Wow, it's actually monstrous in size now all of a sudden. Jesus.
Yeah, it takes up a quarter of the earth, for Christ's sake.
Jesus. I don't remember Australia being that big. I mean, it's It's just like it's bigger than it's definitely
Well,
bigger.
you know, nothing's to scale here because if you can't see half of the fucking Earth right now when you're looking at Australia, right?
Now we
You
can.
see half the Earth? No. You should
It
be
is
able to
taking
see
up
the Asian
25% of the
continent.
globe. It's
That's
25%
how
of the
fucked
globe
up
in
it
this
all
field.
is. You should be able to see the Asian continent, Japan, fucking.
It's actually quite ironic. It looks like a heart.
Well,
It
actually,
does.
kind of does, yeah.
And they want to make you think it's just sand and dirt there, huh?
And fire.
Well, yeah. That's
Is
because
that what's left of Australia after the fires? Is this post fires
Well, that's
Australia?
all the desert area. They've always depicted that area. That's no man's land. Until you get to the West Coast. I haven't been there, but I've studied it a little bit.
Actually, Merle lives there, and look what it's done to him.
I know. He's still living at home with Mama.
Well, no, I don't mean that way. I'm just like, listen, with Merle's things, like, hey,
I love fractals.
what do they have? Like, what do they have? 2 roads?
No, those are veins, man. Those are earth
Oh, you
veins.
think?
I know those are mountains, but they look like veins, don't they?
Sure do.
That's the cycle of the water from the deep.
Terrific. So they actually took a picture of Grandma's MRI and used that as Google Earth. Perfect.
Perhaps.
Oh, don't do it.
Once you go find the tanks in South America.
Don't fucking do it.
Hey, why don't you go find the tanks?
Keep going south. Keep going. Don't fucking do it.
Next to the airfield.
Oh yeah, that's the Gulf of Gonorrhea.
This one's for the Italians.
Kind of a joke. All right, I'm gonna take off for a second. I'll be back.
All right, Ron.
The Gambias bought a country.
Hey.
The mafia was bigger than I thought. Yeah, this is. I don't know what to believe on this, frankly.
No, that thing is so screwed.
Oh yeah, I mean, my brain's already getting retarded, spinning around all this curvature. Did that say run a nut? None of what.
That's where a Gavi is.
Look at them, man. They're all Inuits. All the way. The Inuits friggin' control all of Canada. Jesus. So many Inuits.
Yeah, well, Gavi's up there. We don't talk about it much.
Lake Winnipeg is just sewerage.
Yeah, why is it green?
Why is it green? So is this one.
Oh, look at that.
What was that? Oh, we got the real map right here. That seems to come up every now and then.
No, I saw that. That's Lake Mandela.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Long fucking drive. I think I'm just going to take a plane.
Yeah, exactly. Just grab a parachute and jump.
No. No, I'm just going to take a plane from here as far north as I can go, where I can junction off.
If you're going by this map, you're not going to do well.
And shit, I could just rent an ATV and just, I guess, never return it.
You're not going to get.
Yeah.
No, but no, if you're using
I'll rent a plane.
you cannot use this map for navigation. Please do not.
I had a buddy in England. He was learning to fly a plane just so he could steal a plane and take it to Antarctica on the route he wanted to go.
Terrific. I'm pretty sure that you should not have said that.
Well, I didn't say anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to find a guy in Europe. Good luck. I don't even know his real name.
Isn't that the guy calling everybody a tranny?
No, I might know his real name. No, actually, I haven't talked to him in like 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, 2017, I think.
Oh man, we have put so much disinformation out there right now.
I've been doing this so many times I can freeball this one.
I know.
Where is it? There it is. Castle Island, Starfort. This is the one we got to meet at. It was this kind of snowflake. And there's the bowl, the fish bowl, they call it. And pictures with the Boston Globe are taken along this beach. We were looking out to here. We were checking all this out. From here, I did the math. We could see all the way over here, actually. So it was a pretty good distance to the bunk curvature over water. Not the best. We could see out here. I showed that. Oh, there's something super interesting I wanted to bring up. I just thought of it while I was doing this. Because I was playing around on this. And check this out. Okay. We all know that Statue of Liberty is on what island?
Oh man, don't fucking don't pull this shit on me.
But watch this.
Whigby Island, isn't it?
No, it's Ellis Island.
Watch this.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
There's the Statue of Liberty. There's the line of New Jersey. New York is over here.
Yeah.
New Jersey's over here. So I'm like, the Statue of Liberty is now in New Jersey? And then I zoomed in more and checked that out. So from here to here is New Jersey. While you're in the water in front of the Statue of Liberty, you are in New Jersey. This is New Jersey.
Yeah,
this is New Jersey.
It's actually reversed because it's backwards.
No, well, I mean, that's
yeah.
You are standing on the border of New Jersey and New York at Liberty Island.
All right, wait a second. Zoom back out again. Zoom back out.
Yeah, but those are kind of only like
No. Hold on.
See, there's Jersey on this side.
Right.
Until you get zoom in more, and now you see, wait, now it's over here?
Yeah.
So why the hell is there a property line?
Well, wait.
Jersey owns this much water.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. Relax. Go back, please.
I want you to see to the left, this is all Jersey.
Yeah, go back.
Wait a minute. If it's
Now,
a navigable waterway, state owns the water.
Jay, go back to the Statue
Now we
of
get
Liberty.
closer, and now here's the Jersey line.
Go back to the Statue of Liberty, please, for 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. Just bear with me, people. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Now, how has New Jersey gone into New York, and New York is now New Jersey?
He didn't say that. He said it hit the edge.
No, my point is you got New Jersey on what would be possibly your right side and New York on your left side. They have just reversed the states.
I don't know enough about the geography there, so
I actually do.
Well, here's your border now. Jersey. How is this Jersey? You zoom in more. And you're like, what the hell? So all this shit is Jersey now? Jersey, New York. New York's down here now? Huh? Statue of Liberty is here. Jersey is behind the Statue of Liberty? Because here's Jersey.
Hey, where's Long Island?
Here's Jersey. Jersey's all along here.
No, you're missing my point. If you go back to Ellis Island, if you would be so kind.
Yeah, I got to catch this, guys.
All right, hold on. Now stop right there. No, right there. Stop. Okay. Now you're looking at the border and you see New Jersey on the right side, which is actually New York, and New York on the left side, which is actually New Jersey. How did that happen?
And the Statue of Liberty has been in New Jersey?
No. How do you flip the states like that?
What do you mean flip? New York's above it, isn't it?
No, it's on the right and the left.
New Jersey's down here, no?
No, it's all the oh.
Where's Jersey?
Wait a minute.
It's Philadelphia.
No, go north. That is New Jersey. You're looking at New Jersey right there. Atlantic City, go north.
Jersey south, New York's north.
Go. Dude, you're missing the entire point here. Keep going.
Jersey, New York.
Keep going north.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a funny line in here now.
My point is they actually reversed it to where New York is on the wrong side.
New York is north. And then you go over here. And now
New York
is like a double line.
New York is actually east. Right. Okay, hold on. Right there. Stop. Hold on. Okay. See where it says New York on the right and New Jersey on the left. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay. Now zoom in to Ellis Island. Okay, stop. Why did they reverse?
Because there's a strip that's Jersey of water. It goes all the way up. I just explained that when you told me to come back down. I've been showing the line. The line's going all along.
Don't worry, some people will get it.
There's a strange line. New York on the left. New Jersey on the left, New York on the right, until you get in more. And now you got these weird dotted lines. It goes all the way up here.
Those are just reference points they're probably just anachronic reference points. They don't mean shit.
So New Jersey on the left, New Jersey on the left, New Jersey on the left.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody AutoCAD'd that in. And they're probably not exact. They just drew the shit in.
Hey, Ron, you got about 42 to 45 days before Alaska is sold back to Russia. Just telling you.
Well, over my dead body. Well, although maybe they'll bring over some nice Mexican or not Mexican, but Eskimo women.
Mexicans. What kind of map do you own? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I corrected myself, dude.
So there's weird property chop going on here with New York and New Jersey, right in the area of the Statue of Liberty.
You got no idea, man.
Weird property chop.
Yeah.
This really strange.
No, those lines don't mean shit, dude. They don't mean.
Well, apparently they mean something.
All they are is directional fucking lines. And
the point is they reversed them by accident, and somebody should be. Yeah.
There's Jersey. Jersey, this little canal of water. And now you get New York over here and New York over here, but it's a little narrow path of just Jersey.
Yeah, that
reconfirms that Google is not very reliable, correct?
I don't speak Morse code.
What are you talking about?
That's actually, how you came through.
Google's not very reliable.
It's actually a shame because Ellis Island, man, there's a hell of a lot of huge buildings there that they can actually house like a lot of freaking people. That
I used to think that Statue of Liberty was
that
on it.
belong on an island, right? But you know, the only time it's reliable is when it actually zooms into the real photographs that they've taken from high altitude balloons.
oh, so
This is so cartoony.
yeah, exactly. You actually think that's fucking? You think that's
No, they actually do take pics. Those are pics.
What was this? A demolition? These cars are all wrecked.
There's a conversion. If
These cars are all wrecked and banged up. Look at this
You
one.
zoom
okay?
out.
All right. Wait a second.
Zoom out on them, and you'll see the conversion to.
This car got stepped on. This car got stepped on. This one's got the door wide open.
Listen. Here's what happened. They had a demolition derby. Jimmy
Apparently.
Hoffa was involved.
This guy got wrecked.
We just don't talk about it anymore.
Go closer.
This car's got like some kind of bandage wrap on the front. I can't.
All right, well, there you go. I know it's accurate on my house.
This is all cartoons.
Ron, we've already seen your house.
All the cars are melted.
Although it's a lovely cabin, you're going to be in Putin's hands in 42 to 45 days. I'm sorry.
All these cars, they're all melted.
All right.
This car,
you know
this
what?
guy had a hard time parking right
Larry
here.
didn't want to speak of this issue. So go ahead, Larry. Go ahead and talk.
This guy's in the middle of a transport to the Enterprise.
All right. Well, I got to make a call because my phone died when they called. So I'll be right back, guys.
We got to put a tree in there. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be a lot more accurate when you would zoom in, and now it's all cartoons. I haven't done this in a while.
Dude, look at the size of the island. Come on, there's 2 squares rectangles perfectly done.
Yeah, but it's also kind of like that. They're that small, like 1, 2, 3, 4 houses long.
Well, look at where it is. I mean, zoom
4
out
houses long. This is what greeted all the Tartarians.
Zoom out.
4 houses long, 2 block islands.
Zoom out. You actually think? Come on.
Look how tiny that is.
Oh yeah, and for some reason the Masonics actually did a perfectly sized
Holy shit.
island.
How do you sardines live in this can? Look at this. One on top of the other, on top of the other, on top of the other. Fuck that. Wow. This is just stored humans. This is going to be the first buffet.
Actually, where the hell is Issa? Because he lives there. I don't live there.
Don't send me to Sing Sing prison. Send me here. This is worse. And so, yeah, this is now a separate thing. Which, whatever.
By the way, it's got. Go ahead, zoom back in a little bit, please. Yep, up. Okay, so New York owns the island, and New Jersey is around the island.
Yep. As soon as you're crossing state lines, as soon as you leave the island and enter the island.
Actually, that's better for taxes because they can pay for it.
Isn't that weird how they just claim that land? I'm assuming this too.
Yeah, don't.
They do the same thing for this?
Oh, come on with the fucking. Come on,
No, they don't seem to be doing it for this one.
Oh, come on.
Just for the Liberty Island.
Don't show me a NASA photo of somebody's vagina.
Yeah, they're not doing it for Ellis. They're only doing it. So Ellis Island is in Jersey? Wait a minute. Ellis Island. Wait, here's the line. And it disappeared.
Where?
There it is. There it is.
No, that's Liberty Island.
What the fuck? This is Ellis Island.
No, that's Liberty Island.
No, this is Ellis Island.
No, it says Ellison.
Ellis Island.
Oh.
Zoom out. This is the statue. This is Liberty Island.
All right,
Liberty.
you guys still talking about statue? Wait a minute. No.
See?
Larry,
Liberty Island.
I want to know why Larry.
Now, watch this. Watch this. Wait for it. Ellis Island.
Yeah, and it's got the Statue of Liberty on the fucking island.
Does it? Because it's not here. It's here now.
Yeah, which means what the fuck you looking at?
Earth. Ellis Island. Statue of Liberty National Monument. 2 different islands.
All right, let me guys tell you something about Google Earth. If they've mapped it and they took pictures of it, they digitize the pictures that they've actually taken. If they haven't, then it's a mapped area that's grayed out. I know that for a fact. They've got proportions and everything correct. They've actually got my place pretty correct.
Yeah, mine too.
And it looks digitized. It looks a little bit digitized.
Of course, it's digitized. It's all
because it's on a fucking computer.
Yeah.
You know, so they're actually.
So you are aware Statue of Liberty is not on Ellis Island?
No, I'm not. I wasn't paying attention. I was on a phone call.
Zoom back into the Statue of Liberty, please.
How many times you got to see it?
I just want to know about Russia.
Liberty Island. Liberty Island.
It's Ellis Island.
No, that would be this up here. This is, I will click on it.
Well, I think
Ellis Island. Oh, look, Statue of Liberty picture on Ellis Island as well. Ellis Island, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yeah, all right. That sounds familiar.
Ellis Island is not in New York?
No.
Well, but you know that's kind of like a you know they sail into New York. We're getting an echo. Is that me?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck the echo. We'll deal with an echo for 10 minutes. Like, Ellis Island is in New Jersey. I always thought it was in New York. I always thought Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, but it's implied. It's implied New York.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Liberty Island National Park, no state listed.
Yeah, but so what's the point? Where's the statue at? On Ellis?
But according to this, it's the border hugs Liberty Island.
Forget about. Yeah, but is it on Liberty or on Ellis? It's on
How many hours do you need for this to enter your brain that Statue of Liberty is on a separate island than Ellis Island?
No, well, thank you for saying that. That's all I needed to hear.
So it's two separate islands. Now, I always thought it was on Ellis Island.
Yeah, so did I.
It's not. And it's not even listed as a state, but this has it listed in Ellis Island, is listed as part of a state.
Well, maybe it's part of Washington, D.C.
Yeah, as part of Washington, D.C. I see it says it right here, Washington, D.C. That's what it says.
Okay. And that is way too symmetrical to be to the point of that's like weird.
Well, if they did seawalls, they could have done it that way, I suppose. But sorry, guys.
Oh, the immigrants sail into the harbor. They come in. First thing they see, Statue of Liberty. Then apparently, they just pass by it. And then get to Ellis Island. And why did we all think that was the same thing? Because that's how the stories always went, probably. I don't know.
Has anybody been there?
I drove by it.
You guys?
I drove by it and never been to the island.
My several of my children have actually been to Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty. Yes.
And so they
asked them if Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island.
I don't think they're awake.
So they were told it was Ellis Island. Is that what you're saying? Or you think? Or are we getting misinformation on this map?
It's all maps.
Well, I mean, we're going to get a shitload of misinformation. I get it.
Apparently, our first information was misinformation. If we all thought Statue of Liberty was on Ellis Island.
Yeah, and I don't really give a shit where it is. All right. Tinkle, tinkle away. Thank you, Larry.
So apparently, Ellis Island is a man-made island because it certainly looks man-made, not by natural causes.
Well, it could have been built up or reinforced and blockaded. You know, who knows what they did back in the day? I mean, hell, they poured concrete in the water. You know, back in the 1800s.
Yeah. Why?
Why? For fortification.
Wait. For fornication?
How quick does cement dry in water?
You forgot the T in there, buddy.
What the? Yeah. What? Yeah. Ron, please. What the hell? What'd you just say?
You got a dirty mind there, Larry.
I never put wet cement in water, so I have no idea the hardening time for it.
Wet cement and water will cure. Definitely.
I doubt I'm going to get an answer too.
No, it'll cure pretty good in water. Yeah, it'll cure.
Wet cement
You
hardens
guys
just
are
fine in
lying.
water.
There's a chemical reaction that goes on. Yeah, it'll cure. Trust me.
Okay. I never tried it.
Yeah, we'll try it sometime.
I doubt you're going to be able to smooth it.
Take a bucket, put a container, and put fucking concrete in the container and bury it in the water, and you'll see what I mean.
No, not in a container.
No.
Well,
no.
it doesn't. A container of water. Bury it, submerge it in water, and you'll see what
Why not just drop water in the friggin' lake? I mean, cement in a lake. Why do I got to put it in a container in a container?
Well, it's got to hold together.
No, I mean,
You're
talking about the 1800s. Do you think they had giant sheets of metal on a crane to slam it down in the water and dam off the water enough to put wet cement in? And
they built fucking ships. They built iron ships back in the 1800s. What are you talking about? They didn't, they weren't that fucking backwards. They could make shit happen. They didn't have big ass cranes, but they had small ass cranes that did the same shit. Yeah, no, fuck, they built railroads back in the early 1800s, didn't they? Christ, they made steel. They weren't stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, some of the places I see the railroad tracks go, I just look at it and go, how the fuck did they do that?
Exactly. Well, you had to have a relatively flat surface, and if you didn't, you had to make sure it wasn't too steep of an incline.
I'm talking about the railroad tracks that go along the sides of cliffs and shit. Like, what the fuck are they doing to use that? Like, how?
Fuck,
What
they just
did
blasted.
do?
They fucking blasted that shit out, and they just did it by hand, man. And they had.
I actually have a better question. Why?
Why? Progress?
What progress of what?
Yeah, Larry,
Why, Larry? What are you talking about?
Larry, they didn't go with the flow of water, dude. Like, if they would have went with water, path of least resistance kind of shit, right? It would have been a lot easier putting that railroad track somewhere else, right?
Yeah,
Instead of attached to the side of a cliff.
Yeah.
Well, they had to cross through passes. They had to have it, and they took the path of least resistance.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Hey,
Why?
did you ever watch the fucking choo-choo train? The fucking
What?
little cartoon.
What do you mean choo-choo? Oh,
where he's trying to huff and puff and huff and puff and puff.
oh boy, the little engine that could or possibly
The
Thomas.
little train.
That good?
Yeah, what's the same fucking thing, dude?
Hey, Ron, listen. If you're up in an altitude of like 11,000 feet and you're like, hey, build a train to come up and get me, I'm like, fucking climb down.
They don't know. I don't think there's any railroad tracks at 11,000.
Here, fucker.
I bet there's no tracks that are higher than about 4,000 or 5,000 feet. I mean, I bet that's just a wild guess.
And what are they above? What are they above?
They're above a plateau that's probably 2,000 foot.
No, they're above sea level.
Well, let's put it this way. What elevation is Denver?
I don't fucking care.
That's 5,200. That's a mile high. That's 5,280.
Each of these rail lines climb to elevations in excess of 14,000 feet.
Okay, there you go.
So, by the way, Ron, you're welcome. They actually came and got your ass.
It's like 3 times farther than you just fucking said right now, though, dude.
Well, what do you want me to do? I'm erring on the side of caution. Who cares? They climb. My argument was that they climb. Larry's argument that they don't.
I didn't say they don't climb. They climb on about.
No, you were implying that.
I didn't imply shit.
No, dude, he was saying why. Like, why the fuck would you do that when you could keep it lower to the ground kind of shit?
Right.
You can't.
Why?
Yeah, you can.
Because you got to cross mountains, for Christ's sake. You got to cross mountain ranges, for Christ's sake.
Actually, trains can climb at about a 3 to maybe 4%
They're
grade.
talking about the Rockies.
No,
The Cascades.
Looks like the biggest one is
Basically, they're probably
16,600 feet.
talking about the Rockies.
yeah, and if somebody
And
wants
if they're talking 14,000 feet, they're starting from 6,000. Well, 6,000 feet to begin with.
16,600 feet seems to be the highest.
yeah.
Yeah, but they're starting from 6,000 feet to begin with. And who knows what the distance is? They're running through passes.
Well, so suppose Ron has his own choo-choo train and he's starting on the top. It's easy to come down.
Well, it's not, dude. Are you telling me everything's flat? Is that your argument? What's your point? I don't get it. I don't understand. What's your point, Larry?
Oh boy, if you say
You have
I
to
don't get
traverse. You have to traverse terrain. Okay.
if
Trains can do that.
If
You
you say
can't
I
do
don't
that.
get it, the
You
trolls
can't
are going to
climb.
come after
Trains
you
can't
worse
climb
than me.
45 fucking degrees. All of a sudden, they just can't do that. They can't sustain that. They have to. They have mechanics involved.
What do you mean, like guys working with Snap-on toolboxes and shit?
You know what I meant.
Oh, Craftsman. Okay, lower key.
You know what I meant.
Mind you, there's not really any bendy tracks.
Mechanical.
In the United States, there's 250,000 kilometers of railway track. That's a lot of missing curvature.
Well, they're
China's got over 100,000 kilometers.
all over the place. Majority of it is relatively flat, but they do still have to cross the fucking Rockies.
Well,
They only do inclines
How
at
can you
junction
cross
points.
the Rockies? I mean, unless you tunnel all the way through, which they don't fucking do.
they do it. Listen to me. They do it at about a 3 to 4% grade. That's
Okay,
it.
thank you. That's fine. That works.
So by the time they get to you, Putin is going to take Alaska back. I'm sorry.
You had to divert, didn't you? All right, go ahead and expand on that, Larry. I've been asking you to. Go ahead. What's your theory?
There's no theory. It's actually proven. I mean,
What's your proof?
Dude, I've been a builder for 33 fucking years.
All right, your proof is that you're a builder. Okay,
Yes.
and tell me more.
I know how to shoot grade. And if you shoot grade at about a 3% or 5%,
No, you're diverting the question, for Christ's sake. We already got off the topic of fucking grade. We were on Russia overtaking Alaska.
No,
What's the fucking proof?
well, I thought you were asking about grade because, think about
We
it.
were, but you diverted the topic to Russia. So let's.
Oh, you got a residue, Larry. That's residue right here.
Yeah.
Plan your visit, Ellis Island, part of
let's
Statue of Liberty
wait a minute,
National. What?
Don't you divert.
Do you talk and listen or listen and talk? Which one?
Actually, Jay, you're right because it's part of the national park, not part of the actual island. So I get it.
No, wait a minute. No, now you're diverting. Larry, what the fuck are you talking about? Just tell me.
Oh, I'm
Come
saying
up on
that,
this concoction.
I'm saying that a train has to have a grade of max.
No. I'm talking about your Russian assertion. What is it?
Oh, because
Quit
Putin
talking
take it
fucking
back?
dumply, Gooch. Bring it.
Well, because Putin's actually going to get Russia back or Alaska back. Pardon me.
Yeah. Bring it. Explain yourself.
Get ready.
Go ahead. We're all waiting. Bated breath. Go ahead. Okay.
Ron,
7.2% maximum grade or 110 feet.
No, hey, Jibby. No, wait a minute. We're waiting.
You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. It's getting late anyway.
Yeah, dude. Ron, having you in here kind of throw a monkey wrench into things, man.
Me? Larry's the one doing it. He's saying Russia's taking over Alaska, and I'm asking him to explain it, and he just
Ron,
goes mute.
Give him a fucking break, dude. It's a joke, okay? Holy shit. Holy fuck. Can you not figure that out? Like, I know it's a bad joke and all, but still, come on, dude.
No, bad jokes when you're in a conversation are stupid. So I'm not gonna apologize to you for stupidity on his part. Period. It's stupid. I mean, he brought it up 5 or 6 fucking times. He brought it up before you even came on the stream. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, dude. Ron, all I know is I haven't been able to get to anything that I wanted to talk about with Jibby and Larry tonight. As far as like shit that's been adding up the last couple of days, as far as links that we've been passing around in the back and shit.
Right.
But like, that's cool, dude. Like,
All right,
came
what
on
do you
and
want to get to?
yeah, okay, dude, that's cool.
What are you fucking talking about, Josh? Oh,
You hold everything down, dude.
dude.
Holy shit.
What's your problem?
Right now, it's you. I'm being very clear about that one.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Besides bullshit.
Oh man, Ron, man, you're representing yourself as a fucking troll right now, man. That ain't cool.
Oh really?
Like, dude, we wanted to fire this up because we had shit we wanted to talk about that we kind of like.
Josh, you came in
man.
this
but
conversation when Larry is trolling my ass. Okay, you admitted Larry's trolling my ass. All right? Did you not? You just admitted it, right?
I just admitted. No, I said Larry was bad joke.
You're telling me. Wait a minute, and it's a stupid joke. Right? You admitted that it's a stupid fucking joke, and Larry goes ignorant. He goes ignorant and silent.
You're a fucking idiot, dude. It's a bad joke. It's not trolling you, Ron.
Fuck, he is. He's trolling me.
No. Learn
That's
what
all
the
right.
fuck the troll actually is, Ron.
You can sit in the hallway.
All right.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. Sorry, Josh. I didn't mean to get you so excited. I'm sorry.
Do size comparisons, asteroids for size comparisons.
Yeah, hey, so, Larry,
That's Apophis.
Larry, fucking Jibby, when I sent you guys that link, dude, I was watching that, and I was thinking to myself, like, how the fuck are we even seeing these things at all? Like, if they are that size and they are as far away as they say they are.
Right.
Like, we ain't seeing shit. Like, the first, 9 asteroids that they show or whatever are smaller than California.
I can't believe Apophis is only slightly bigger than the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, these things just get, ridiculous. But
Yeah.
how are they, they say that we see this shit. Why are we seeing this shit? Not at the distances they fucking say it is. If we don't see comments, I'm not a fucking idiot. I do know that I have had a telescope. We do see comets. We do see shit in the sky that is moving and leaves streaks and stuff like that, dude. We've all seen that shit. That is real. I just am 98 to 99% sure that it's definitely not what they've told me it is my whole life. That's all.
Yeah. And actually that's a great thing called common sense, because you sit back and you're like, all right, wait a second here. Something's wrong.
They never talk about these as far as threats. Only Apophis that I remember. Now, one of these bastards hits down. Okay, we got some major shakeup going on, especially Eugenia. If this shit would hit us on the Helio model, yeah, we got some issues. However,
Oh boy, don't
Apophis here, this little cupcake muffin.
Don't friggin' start at Bud, however.
This might wipe out New York, but this is not a planet killer. Not even on the Helio model.
No.
But they talk about Apophis like it's a world ender. It's a world ender. This little bitch is a world ender. This popcorn fart is a world ender. Really?
By the way, why is the Eiffel Tower next to the Sears building in New York?
Oh, because Mandela put it there.
Oh, okay. All right. And why is there a yellow plane? Oh, you had a plane.
Have changed.
There was a yellow plane right there.
I know, because it's a CGI plane, which you'd never see in New York City. And funny story, Eiffel Tower here. Eiffel Tower is a very, very popular Tartarian design, and is not even close to the only one.
Yeah.
They're much smaller scale, mind you. Exact same make, model, build, everything, in weird places in the United States and all kinds of places. This Eiffel Tower is some kind of an antenna.
You honestly think the Statue of Liberty is the only fucking one? There's 3 of those little bitches running around.
Oh yeah, the special. Yeah. I love the one in the Arctic for Greenpeace.
America thinks they're so special because we got the Statue of Liberty.
This is my favorite Statue of Liberty. It's sitting up there.
It's really the Greek fucking goddess Pomona or whatever the hell.
Oops. No, this is Greenpeace's attempt to raise global awareness for global warming. Yeah, you're going to raise awareness, putting it where no one is ever going to see it. Except 2,700 people on YouTube.
Isn't that a scene from The Day After Tomorrow?
No.
Holy crap! Isn't that
This is-
Psy Warrior?
This is, yeah, Psy Warrior, Psyop Warrior was there. Larry, I just wanted to tell you about the Statue of Liberty over here. Yeah, it's in the Arctic, and so it's right there. I just wanted to let you know that it's in the Arctic, and yeah.
That's hilarious that it's halfway in water. Like,
This
dude,
is
that straight up looks like a scene out of the movie The Day After Tomorrow. You remember that movie?
Yeah, I do. With Dennis Quaid, yeah.
no. Day After Tomorrow was Jason Robards and Steve Gutenberg.
No.
That was a nuclear war one.
No.
The Day After Tomorrow. That was with Dennis
Oh,
Quaid.
I'm thinking The Day After.
Yeah. Different. Yeah,
The
different
Day
one.
After Tomorrow was the newer one. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Different one.
Damn, these people really need to start making some genuine fucking movie titles, don't they?
But the story behind this, the official story, was Greenpeace did this to raise awareness for global warming. This is the Greenpeace YouTube channel. This global awareness campaign, mind you, I don't have dates anymore, but from what I understood, this is like years and years old, and it's not even 3,000 views. And this is the. And I put this in Google, not in YouTube, in Google. I thought I put it in Google. No, I did put it in YouTube. Let me do it again. Put it in
Now,
Google.
is that a life-size replica of Statue of Liberty?
I've never been to the Statue of Liberty, but they're going by it in a boat right here, and it looks pretty miniature. It's big. It's big, don't get me wrong. I don't know if it has the dimensions on it.
Well, you know what? Like, the Statue of Liberty itself isn't as big as you actually think. It's kind of weird. Seriously, it's not as big as you think. It's because it's on a big stand as well. It's on like a fucking podium.
Yeah, it's on Starfort podium.
Yeah, Starfort thing. Yeah.
But they go right by it right here. Do you think it's that big? Like if you're going by it in a boat?
Like,
I'm sure they're not in a canoe in this water, so they're in a decent boat that's moving pretty straight with a motor. So it's not a oar boat. So I don't know. Is it similar in size? Do you think?
Well,
can you pull up a video of a boat going by the Statue of Liberty in New York?
I suppose I could.
and by the way, it would actually be an engine boat because a motor boat would be electric.
Good point. Or a motorboat could be something completely different depending on where you're at.
Josh, let's not go there. Let's not go there right now. Let's not go there.
All right. Hey, you know what? Not a hell of a big difference.
See what I'm saying, dude? Like, the statue itself is not very big, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
it's
if
big.
that was on the
Don't
ground
get me
and you
wrong.
were in a boat going near it, like, it looks like one is a pretty good replica, dude.
Shit, I thought this was much taller, but this looks like
No.
I want to say 4 or 5 stories high.
That's what she said. She said when you came over to my house, man, you said it was a lot bigger.
Going by this, I would say Statue of Liberty is like 5, maybe 6 stories.
Well, you see, and that's why I kind of call bullshit with, like, Ghostbusters, right? When they make the Statue of Liberty move. Like, it was huge walking through the streets of New York, dude.
Yeah, it was not this big. Absolutely not this big. It was bigger than like all the buildings in New York.
Yep.
Wait a minute. What the hell was I just looking at? Was this statue wobbling and weebling back and forth?
Oh, dude, that's
that's
a stripper.
Jim, you need to stop drinking.
What in the hell? The whole camera wasn't doing that, just the statue.
That was
Look at it.
Dude, I'm
What the
driving, so my
fuck?
whole phone's shaking, so I'm no help right now.
Look at the red line. That's
that-
the statue.
Yeah, that thing is wobbling, definitely.
That statue's wobbling. That's graphics.
Holy shit, I can.
Weeble
Dude, I'm
wobble.
driving and I
Weeble
can
wobble.
fucking.
Oh man,
What the fuck?
you're actually gonna make me go there and take a fucking video of it.
Right at the end. Look at the whack out thing it does at the end. Boom! It like leans back. Boom. What the fuck?
Well, that's actually when it goes back, it's like, how you doing?
Is this cardboard? What is this? What am I looking at? What?
Maybe the real one's in the Arctic and that's a fake one, Jimmy.
It's wobbling the whole time.
Yeah.
It's even wobbling here. Wobble, wobble, weeble, wobble. Look at this thing. What the?
It's all CGI shit that they've done. Nobody went around that island.
Wow, that's bad wiggle.
Somebody slide a coaster under one of the corners and help it stop wobbling.
Okay, please, somebody.
That was the
Anyone.
first video.
And by the way, Josh, yeah, that was just me busting on Ron's balls. They took it personal. Holy crap, man!
All right. Oh, they're on the statue. Or they're on the star fort. Not exactly on the statue.
For me, that would be like
That's pretty high up.
That would be an hour drive, and I have never been, nor will I ever choose to go there.
Wait a minute. I thought we weren't allowed to go up to the torch. 146 steps. Wow, how high is that, Larry?
Oh shit! Times 8 inches per step. You'd have to do 146 times 8. 125 and oh shit.
That's like what? 80 feet, 8 stories?
97. I'm just that's off the top of my head. I don't have calc. I'm not doing Google. I'm just like off the top of my head.
Less than 100 feet, we could say that, right?
Yeah. I said 96 something. I think.
Let's just do the fucking math.
I got a calculator. 196 times 8 equals divided by 12. 130 feet.
That's
Wait, it was
130 feet high.
Hey, it was 146 though, not 196.
Okay. All right. All right. I didn't realize there was going to be a quiz tonight. I've actually never been there. A couple of my children have actually gone there and visited, and yeah, the Sebens name is actually etched into the wall there.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you telling me they just put the hand up first?
Wait, what do you really?
It looks like the statue grew out of the block. Dude, so that hand of that statue looks much bigger there than it does on the actual statue now, dude.
Yeah,
big time. I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
To where it's a full-size woman the way the statue is, and that statue would be humongous.
This statue is 3 stories high. Just the below the elbow up is 3 stories high.
I would say.
What was the measurement on the 146? How high?
I would. Boy, on one man on one. You know, that's going to be about 50 feet at least.
146 times 8 divided by 12 is what?
219.
So is that the correct 219 feet? That's
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work that way.
each step is 8 inches high, you said.
Yeah, and so you have 146. 146 steps. 146 steps times 8 inches equals, and then you divide by 12.
97.33333333.
Yeah, 0.3. I got the same. Yeah, 97.33. I got the same thing, Josh.
So that's 10 stories.
Yeah.
Well,
But just from below the elbow to the top is 3 stories. Larry's saying 50 feet. I would say it's 3 stories, and that's a very safe estimate looking by this picture.
all right.
3 stories is, I've had a 3-story house, so I'm looking at my house here, and that's about right. That alone. Now, from the wrist up is different than this, because this looks like it's hiding a lot more. Well, maybe it's not. Huh.
Well, actually, the one on the right, because it's about 20 foot on a pedestal, would be 50 feet.
With the pedestal, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
So
was thinking that it
one
was
you-
behind the
which-
pedestal, not on it. But yeah, now that I'm looking at it like that.
Well, be specific. Which one do you want me to look at?
And yeah, so they put this hand went on a ship from France,
I still think something is incorrect here.
and then body parts just came one by one on the boats, and then they just put it together here.
Well, as the story goes, they actually built it piece by piece, shipped it over in several pieces.
But when the hand got there, they figured they'd put the hand up and then take the hand.
Well, no, listen. I can't tell you. I wasn't there. I can also tell you that that's a dude with the Book of Talmud in his hand.
Yeah, that's only like the 50th interpretation of it.
Representing the goddess of representing the goddess of fire and all the blasphemy and Baphomet and everything else. And it's like, hey, welcome to Babylon.
Yeah, I don't have the Bible in one hand, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Even though Josh knows I'm very old, I'm not that old, Jay. I wasn't there.
I want to do that pan around again. Because now we get to see its height from the ground right here. I guess they're at Ellis Island here, and there's a bike in glass for a reason.
No, it's not Ellis Island now. It's Liberty Island.
No, but they're on Ellis,
Yeah.
looking at it from looking at Liberty from Ellis. I'm thinking in this shot, as they pan over there, that I think is Liberty Island, and they're at Ellis Island.
Yeah, that thing isn't that tall.
Or actually, they look behind it. So if they're behind the statue, then
You see, I always thought that Liberty Island and Ellis Island were the same fucking island.
apparently
There's
not.
two- Like, there's 2 actual land masses that are separated from each other and from the... Oh, there is.
Yeah, see it? And they were looking from behind the statue, so that would put them, well, on land, actually. But if they're standing here, which
That
they
looks
seem
like
to
that's
be,
what-
because there's the glass, I think, is bike
Yeah,
under
they're on-
glass, right?
They're not on Ellis Island, right? That's on the same island as the fucking statue.
Well, if that's bike under glass right here, which I can't tell, where the hell would bike under glass be around here? They looked like they were around this area. This could be bike under glass around here. I don't know. They would have to be at this area to be looking at the back of it or over here.
Hey, by the way, why is New York surrounded by New Jersey on that?
Yeah, we already talked about that.
I know.
Well, hey, Jibby, if you go back to that video, it looked like they were on that looks like the walkway right there. Like the brick looking walkway.
Where's bike under glass? Right here?
No. I think they're in the plaza. In the plaza.
Or
right?
oh no, is that a roof right there? Or is that no? That's the ground. Yeah, that's the ground that they were. That's where they were looking at it from.
Are those cars?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, dude, they're body bags. It's New Jersey and New York. What's wrong with you?
I can't tell where these people are.
Yeah.
I should really pay
around. They're on the book side back. They're on the book side of the back of it. So where's the book? The book's here. So they are this way. They're around here or back here.
No, it looks like they're on, because you can see the color of the pavement right there, or the bricks, or whatever the fuck it is that color. Yeah.
Okay, so they're here.
Like, it looks like they're right there at that corner thing, dude.
Okay, this says, according to the legend, at 200 feet, that length, I'll go 200, I'll say they're 400 feet from it. At that length, going by the legend here, they're 400 feet from the statue then. And that's what it looks like 400 feet away.
And that looks like they're staring at the back of the monument.
That's what I'm saying, which puts them here. Right here, actually.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
By the way, what's with all the construction right behind the plaza?
Yeah, it looks like it's unfinished, right?
Yeah, dude.
There's the Tartaring crane, I guess.
Oh man.
Well, why take the crane away? You're gonna need it again for something.
And that's why people look at us and hate us so much. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, well, it's in plain sight.
All right. So, and this was to get a gauge on this video.
Yes.
And the height of it in this video.
Wait, dude, that looks like it's pretty damn close now.
Well, it's gonna go right by it, and it's gonna get a lot smaller.
That's actually the point of it, because it's like, all right, wait a second. They're talking about, maybe 15, 20 feet tall, something. No.
A lot of detail, good size, because you got to remember this is only waist up. There's still a lot more to it.
Mm-hmm.
Waist down, and then you got a stand or something. So very precise the way the book's being held, with the fingers on the side, and same way, same exact everything.
Actually, what are the Roman numerals on the book? Can you see that?
I can't see.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And it's in HD for this.
All right. Okay. All right.
But Greenpeace wants you to be aware of this. I have made more people aware of this than Greenpeace. That's the problem that I have with this. It's never advertised. Let me look it up here on the Google. Greenpeace, I'll just do Greenpeace Statue of Liberty. It can only be one.
Yeah, they need to hit up the green a little more and peace out and get the fuck out of everyone's face.
These two are ads. I'm not clicking on them. Refugees welcome banner on Statue of Liberty.
Holy crap! Banner's gone.
They're not letting me get by that pop-up. Refugees welcome. I gotta put Arctic.
No, you missed one. There you go.
The Arctic
does that bring
sunrise
you-
visits Lady Liberty.
How does that bring you to a piano singer?
Back to this fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What the
Climate
fuck
change
was that?
activists. Okay, here we go. 2015. So it's 5 years old. Less than 3,000 views in 5 years. And this will be the video, right? No, we'll never know because they think I'm going to buy that, and they think I'm going to buy Trump's this and that. Like I can't even see anything.
Wait, Jibby, you don't want to buy a $6.99 Trump wallet?
This jacket protects people living on the streets. What? Where the hell is the thing I wanted to see? There, this one. Lady in the Greenpeace brought attention to the rising sea levels with this sinking replica of the Statue of Liberty. That's great, and I can't click on a damn thing.
Oh,
You serious? I can't click on anything. They don't lead anywhere. It's just one sentence on that site. Okay.
well, it must be true. I mean, it must be true.
Statue of Liberty sinking in Arctic. Okay, here's the Statue of Liberty sinking in the Arctic Ocean image. Christian Eslen, Greenpeace. What is this?
Oh, 2021. There you go. Click. Can you click on that or no?
I don't know if that's the year, because it's not the year, because that's been there since 2015.
Dude, we're not even in the correct fucking year.
I was going to say, it's not 2021 yet, right? Or have I missed something?
This is all you find.
Well,
This is it. That's it.
I-
That's the Greenpeace fucking site. greengroundwell.com. Nothing clickable.
Actually, I'll jump in there for a second, Jay, because
2014.
Yeah, Josh, you would have to actually take the BC with the AC, AD, excuse me, Anno Domini. I understand what that means. You would have to add the two together. So we are not in the correct year based on even the book.
6 years. 6 years this has been out there. Less than 3,000 views. 6 years.
Oh, come on. That's CGI right there. Come on.
This one has had 2,300 views. This site has had 2,300 views. The web page, the YouTube is 2,700. And this is 6 years. Maybe Greenpeace could have just used Photoshop.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I believe that's a real comment. From 6 years ago. Like, that's it. It's the only time people commented. And that's it. That's it. It's got less than 3,000. Shit, they could have just gotten a flat earther to post it and it would have got more views. Are you kidding? Seriously. They did all this for nothing.
Yeah,
And that's
how much
pretty big.
cost to first off replicate it and then move it and drop it to the Arctic?
For 3,000 views, non-monetized probably.
That's $1 1,000 views, Jibby. They made $3 off of it. Shame on you for shaming them.
And that's it. Just Flickr.com. Maybe Flickr got more. Oh, no, that's the same thing. 1,390 views. Have I made my point?
Yeah, yeah, you made the point, dude. You made
So-
the point.
What, that nobody cares about Greenpeace?
Or, well, let me throw this out there. What if this was already there?
Like, for how long?
Tartaria.
Well, what if it was there? And
The Statue of Liberty wasn't around, like, so you're saying that Statue of Liberty was there before ours was here?
I think when he,
This
I
could be
think
the old area that they wrecked and got flooded, and that just moved out of the flood area.
I think that's what he's saying. He's like, okay, suppose you came upon this. You're like, okay, well, who's around? Boy, if I can actually take this and put it somewhere, who would know?
Well, I'm just saying, do you really think Greenpeace did all this
No.
and didn't promote it enough to get more than 3,000 views? This is Greenpeace best effort, less than 3,000 views in 6 years, or do they want it low because it was maybe really there already?
What if they just really suck at marketing?
Actually,
Yeah. Have you ever heard about Greenpeace helping a whale? Yes. So
Yeah.
they're not that sucky at marketing, because we've all heard about Greenpeace fucking fighting the whalers.
yeah. Greenpeace is actually pretty good at marketing.
Well, and that's like the only thing you hear about them fucking doing. Besides that, and laying down for tractors trying to build shit.
So
One dude, one video, only video, mind you. They did all this for a 1 minute video with mostly psychics talking in it. So actual airtime of the only video, we can go. I'll actually give it to you straight out. 12 seconds, 13, 20. All right, we're going to stop at 21. Let him talk. Okay, now we start again at 28. Okay, we stop at 33. That's 5 more seconds. That's 26 seconds. We got it back here. I guess it's back there the whole time. So, all right, yeah. It only has close-ups for a little over 30 seconds. But it's in there. It's in there for about, that's it, 56, less than 60 seconds. Greenpeace did all this to bring you 56 seconds, one video, and that's it.
Jibby, give it a year, and they'll get their money's worth when they have the shot of seeing that from the ISS, and then they'll combine that with NASA and have it all together, and then they'll get their money's worth.
I'm just really having a hard time with the logic here. Where are the 50 camera angles, the aerial views, all the friggin' money shots for this effort? I mean, if I was in Greenpeace, I would be like, I don't know, shot in the dark here. How about I take another picture over in this end? You know, like shot in the dark. Maybe we need a few more pictures. How about that? No, we're just doing one drive-by, and that's it. Forever.
Why don't we set up a camera and have a 24-hour live stream?
Now you're getting into money. That this is nothing as far as the eye can see. Nothing. They're in no man's land waters, unless all the land is off to this way. But I'm trying to assess where they are.
Am I the only one that thinks of Billy Joel when I hear the phrase "no man's land"?
Yeah.
Probably. I grew up with my grandma listening to Billy Joel, and
I actually like Billy Joel. Unfortunately, with the contract he signed, he's endeavored to his ex-brother-in-law, who takes 50% of everything he makes.
yeah, I think he told me that fucking sucks.
Yeah, actually, you know what, Josh? That wasn't myself. That was my mother. Actually, told me that, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she said, "Let me sit you down and teach you about contracts."
Sure.
And yeah, I got a schooling, very, very hard and deliberate, because I got a schooling on contracts and what the legalese meant and everything else. I didn't know my mama was that good at it. She was.
Sure.
No location on this thing.
Every time I hear that someone say "no man's land," it reminds me of the Billy Joel song.
Yeah. And by the way, Billy Joel's a great singer. Don't get me wrong. A great musician, great artist. I do enjoy his tunes and stuff.
Dude, me and Snack were rocking out to Billy Joel like the last time I was hanging out with them.
Oh,
we were
nice.
driving from where I picked him up at to my house, and yeah, we were rocking out to Billy Joel. Dude, it's fucking cool.
Oh, very cool, man.
What's up, Wolf?
Dude, we have a pretty good time when we're in the car. I like Snack's taste in
Hey,
music.
what's up?
What's up, Wolfman?
Is that the Wolf Man?
Ooh, what's happening?
Oh. Hey, what's up, Wolf?
Oh, not too much. What's going on here?
Nothing much. I made it home alive, by the way. That's cool.
Nice.
I don't know how the hell I did that. I like totally zoned out for a while. I left and then now I'm here. Like, I'm talking to you guys. It's probably a bad thing.
No, it's actually a good thing. Josh got a little triggered earlier, so he came back in and with a vengeance. Pretty good though.
I'm sorry, guys. I was just fucking tired of Ron, dude. Like, yeah. I don't know how many times tonight alone he said, "What do you mean by that?"
Yeah. Yeah. After a while, it's like, okay, come on, let's. Are we here to, have a little bit of content and little information, or you just want to go and do the chitty chat thing?
Well, yeah, like we were already getting started off, right? And then Ron popped in. And then had to totally fucking put the brakes on everything so we could talk about whatever the hell he wanted to bitch about for a minute. And then it's like, really, dude? Fucking, you have to jump in the middle of what the fuck we're talking about right now just to talk about that. Alrighty, cool.
Yeah.
And then it just seemed like it never got off of that kind of conversation. Like, even though my phone was burning up on me and I had to turn it off for a little while, like, when I came back, it was almost like I came back right into the same fucking conversation like 40 minutes later, and I was just like, yeah, no.
All right, to give you guys an idea where that statue is, I'm going to put a marker right here. Okay?
So it's in between.
Not gonna show up. This is where they put it. This is where. You see who this is?
Yeah, between Greenland and
Slagenstagen. Svalbard. Northwest. They said just northwest of Svalbard. This is north. This is northwest. Who goes there? That is North Pole, basically. That Statue of Liberty is kissing the North Pole.
Like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. Who goes there?
That is basically your welcome into the North Pole is when you see that statue. They are kissing the North Pole. If this is the actual location, this is what you should be seeing right next to Greenland. North of Greenland.
Shouldn't Cy Warrior be wearing more clothes? Like, he looks a little, shouldn't it be cold up there?
Well, not cold enough for a fucking hat with short hair.
Well, yeah, he's got an XXL, which that, by the way, is not somebody I would say XXL.
He's not. He can't fit in an XXL. That's not even his coat.
No, that would be like a 20. That would be like a 25.
All right, so that's a life jacket. Maybe it's a life jacket size XXL.
Yeah,
not the coat. But yeah,
and the four on the
you're
left,
really telling me that they put the fucking statue here to raise awareness? I'm serious. This is ridiculous. This is my first thing when I heard about this and I saw this. I'm like, that shit was already there.
So that would be it's about what, 35 feet deep?
Yeah. 3 stories? Wait a minute. This thing can't be 3 stories. That's barely 1 story.
Well, actually, you said the.
No, yeah, and then maybe the whole thing, it's still going to be like 2 stories, maybe 3.
By the way, the arm itself is laughable because the arm doesn't represent the actual Statue of Liberty at all.
Well, we talking commercial, residential, or fish store? What kind of store?
What do you mean?
Well, that arm is totally off.
Okay.
Well, residential stories around 10 feet. Commercials like 12 or 15 or something.
Yeah, I would say residential story. Yeah, you got to make up for the drop ceilings and everything in commercial.
Oh, come on! Will you guys knock it off?
And then
That's definitely a basketball hoop height right here alone, at least.
All right. Oh man.
So we could go with a safe 25-foot statue, easy. 25-foot statue is pretty big. It could be 30 feet. But the point is, it has to be touching bottom. So how deep is it here? How deep is it here? Because this is where it's supposed to be, right here. Not that deep, apparently. And
yeah, they say it gets shallow up there in the stories.
That looks like a cheap replica of the actual statue.
okay, that's what the official story is. I'm like, this is the biggest waste of time in the history of waste of time, besides going to certain YouTube channels.
Yeah, but
That looks like it might be 20 feet. It's hard to get a scale.
you dick. Oh man.
I don't know. I think it's funny. It's just, it's the wonkiest logic. It doesn't make sense to me.
Oh man.
You're raising awareness in a place no one goes.
Mm-hmm.
And you only made 1 video for 56 seconds of it. And both on your website and YouTube haven't even hit the 3,000 mark in 6 years. Okay. Oh, that's all I wanted to say about that.
Well, that's pretty good there, Forrest.
I'm curious to how they planted that fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, did they just rest it? Wouldn't it fucking float up and then be floating? They had to weight that shit down.
You think it would at least shift, knock it over?
That wasn't shifting at all. I was watching. I was going fast and backwards and forwards to see if it was rocking and weaving, and it wasn't. It was sturdy. But the video I watched of them passing by in New York, the thing was CGI wiggles. Really bad. Yeah. So what did we learn?
What have we learned on the show tonight, Craig?
I mean, I thought they took the time to pump hydraulic concrete down there and make a footer or something for it.
That's what I was trying to break down the logic. The effort, the manpower, the costs for less than 3,000 eyes to have ever seen it.
Yeah, right. Shit don't make no sense.
That shit don't make no sense. Them mock style.
Shout out Dan Mooch.
Yeah, what the hell happened to Denmark? He died?
I hope not.
Yeah, nasty dishwasher accident.
Yes, but did you die?
Oh, that shit don't make no sense. They laid icy water over the helicopter footage of the statue. Look at where the waves meet the statue. Is statue in France too? Yeah, there's a small. There's a smaller one. Shit, in Massachusetts, really tiny, but yeah, there's statues all over the place, replicas.
Yeah, there's actually Carl's out in chat too. And by the way, Carl, it sucked about Daytona 500, which actually really sucked because they got to run it tomorrow, which I did see. And he said, "Isn't there one in France also, or two?" Yes, there is.
That shit don't make no sense.
It's nice to be waking up to a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. By the way, Folgers.
Don't. No ads allowed here. Got enough of them on the other channels, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, touche.
Can we have one channel that doesn't have them? Yes.
The best part of waking up.
These are people I do not want to ever go in business with. You
No
do?
shit.
God. Maybe for a one-hit wonder, couple million views video, get some monetization on that. That's it. No long-term business partner bullshit where they're changing the rules every 3 months and the algorithms.
No. It doesn't work that way because at the end of the day, you have to actually at some point look in the mirror, and you're not going to be happy with what you see by doing that. It doesn't work that way.
No, you're just going to get pissed off every 3 months opening up your mail and saying change of contract, change of user agreement bullshit. Constantly. Here, we just updated your contract. Here's 500 pages. Like, who the fuck's going to read that? Oh, we're going to do it again in 3 months. Who's going to read that?
Yeah. Oh, man. So many people sign different things. And I'm always, they do ask me, they're like, have you read that? Yeah, I'll take my time. I'll read it. I'll get back to you.
Oh, Larry, I should do the gun confiscation thing, huh?
Oh, dude, don't. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Might as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hang on. And then should be okay now. I'm going to try the camera out. See how it's working.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll mute.
And it's spinning and it's spinning. Is it showing anything though? Oh, I got the wrong camera selected. I got the camera. Okay, I guess I can do that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is the better camera. And it's not plugged in. Always prepared. See how this shit works. Is it going to show anything? Why am I just seeing darkness? Nobody seeing anything? All right, you keep talking. I'm going to fix my camera shit.
I just saw your name.
Yeah, I see kind of like the floor or something. What the hell are you doing?
Judgmental. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. Wolf, you just saw that?
and Larry is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, camera's working.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead.
All right. Let me just get it. Let me swap this out here. That shit's not long enough, but all right. Fuck. Oh.
That's what she said.
I gotta put a thing there to do a thing, and then, all right, now let me get this squared away. Terrible view, but okay. So I get this in the mail. Notice of gun confiscation. Oh my goodness. Not scary anything in there or anything like that. National Rifle Association. Right?
Uh-huh.
You think it's going to be, they give me a good warning here. I'm a gun owner. But, you know, you get a free gift here, NRA's heavy-duty duffel bag. You know, you wanna join the NRA today, right? And it's business, self-stressed. Oh, we got free gifts. Choose your magazine. Stop gun confiscation. Join NRA. Get your free gift. All this bullshit. NRA. Unless you fight back starting right now. Is this coming in? Good. All right. The threat of having your gun forcibly confiscated by the federal government after the next election. No, I'm not talking about run-of-the-mill gun control. Here comes the bold print. I'm talking about armed government agents storming your house, taking your guns, and hauling you off to prison. But now we can stop that. As soon as you join and you get a free gift in the NRA's duffel bag. And it's a fucking joke. It's all a joke. It's all they're doing is fear-mongering the fuck out of everybody. That's it.
It's kind of a nice duffel bag, though.
Great.
They're scaring the shit out of us. Well, what's the average American going to do when they see that? They're going to be like, oh my God, I better join. These are fucking idiots.
Actually, I'll jump in on this one because the true people that own firearms are very responsible and they know how to handle them and different things. And that was the same. The first thing I think of when I saw that is, go ahead and tell that to Randy Weaver.
Wait, we have breaking news here. Millions of gun owners today didn't shoot anybody. Now sports.
Pretty much. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
and he pulled that crap on me off panel too, and I'm like, you asshole.
Well, you get that thing in the mail, and it's like, oh, now what? You know, that's all. I was just huffing and puffing, like, oh. And then I just saw it's just them. They've been sending me shit. Apparently, the last owner of this place, I guess, was an NRA guy or something, because they've been sending me a lot of shit since I've been here. Just hounding me to join and whatever. Like, how is joining the NRA going to do anything except put me on a bigger radar?
I've actually done some work down by Washington, D.C., Leesburg, and surrounding areas. And I'll tell you, I didn't know, because this is back in like 2001, 2002, 2003. And as I was going by, and it was like the NRA building. And I'm like, wait, they have a building? Like, I thought this was like more of a grass movement type of thing. Dude, that building is to die for. It's fucking gorgeous. They're all in there doing their thing, and I'm like, wait a second, they make enough money in the NRA to keep your firearms, to actually have a building to keep your firearms? Yeah, no. It is. If you want to Google it, I've been down there. It's right off of, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's right off of Route 40, down off of the Beltway on by Washington, D.C. If you want to look it up, go ahead and look it up. It's like,
no, I don't want to.
No, I would
it.
suggest. Yeah, I would suggest don't look it up. My point is, I've been by the building, and after I saw that, I just was like, wow, talk about a sellout. That was, dude, that's like big time sellout.
Just give me that money.
It's almost like a church asking for donations.
Oh boy, here we go.
The Church of Firearms.
Oh shit, here we go.
Yep. It's all about what you believe, man.
Yeah. And it's based on belief. The devil in this church is the government taking your guns. Like the devil takes your soul. Same shit, same format.
I'm the devil and I've come for your foot.
You go to jail, you go to hell. Same shit, same scare tactics. Same begging for money, same this, that, and the other.
It's just business.
Yeah.
I call it a scam. They call it business.
Yeah.
Alex Jones has been doing that for a long fucking time. You know he's got stock in the NRA. I can't remember a year where Alex Jones wasn't scaring the shit out of gun owners. They're coming, folks. They're coming. They're going to knock on your doors. What are you going to do? Stop listening to you.
I will actually, at this point in the broadcast, I will claim copyright to the provided material here that you're listening to or provided with or possibly in live chat. It's totally proprietary to the owner of this channel. Any and all use of any material here will get you not only a copyright strike, you can have legal issues if you do provide this to someone else. Please continue, guys.
And
if you're a cool person, though, I wouldn't do anything.
Any and all views expressed here might not represent anybody. So
my views represent my views.
And those are subject to change at any time. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but hardly ever change because I don't bring them up until I'm pretty sure.
But at least reserve it, right?
I don't know about Tartaria of Liberty, though. To me, it looks like that's some shit peeking out of the water up there. It was probably already there, and they made an excuse for it. I don't know. Somebody might come across it one day and then ask questions, but now that's already there. Now that, because who was talking about or thinking about the North Pole at the end of 2014? Certainly not anybody who thinks the Earth's flat. Just happened to come out at that time. Right when flat Earth was actually, that's right around when it was hitting the ground pretty hard. It was about September, October 2014. My perspective and a couple other channels were already rolling with flat Earth stuff back then. My perspective was one of the oldest. But it was hitting the ground running, and then Greenpeace pulls that shit right kissing the North Pole area. I don't know. More funny business of all times to do it. Was 2014 a big year for global warming scaring? What was the biggest year for that? I would say probably Al Gore's run, which was, 20 years ago.
He said 2013 it would catch on fire. So 2014, I guess you'd want to celebrate it not bursting into flames.
Well, everybody has their own take on that sort of thing because it depends on how you were affected or affected. Yeah, you're killing me with the then and Dan. It would depend on how folks were affected by it because, 2008, all of a sudden they dried up the financial market. They said, okay, no more loans. They just whoop, overnight.
Oh man, I was such a bastard to get any kind of refinance or anything then.
Oh
man, in at the last possible window in 2007. And I understood it to some degree, and I did survive, and I got through it okay. At the same time, I was like, wow, I never really thought, and that's the other thing too, because very naive, still naive, for some things. Never thought they would actually pull the trigger. It's like, wow, they actually freaking did it and pulled everybody who could borrow and got them all the way back to 1970, 20% down with 80% mortgage. They actually did it. It was the wildest thing I have ever seen in my lifetime. And it's still going on today. So
if somebody can go out there and do that and say like, no, I'm not full of shit. Hey, it's me. I'm going to slam it down. And yeah, it's you and me. That's it. You're done. It's real simple. And I can understand those, the logic behind it. It just erased so much of what some people had. And I lost several friends over that particular time, unfortunately, because they couldn't deal with it. They just lost their shit, man. That was it. I don't want to say too much. People have enough crap against me already, so I ain't gonna say a fucking thing. Okay, shall I continue? All right, here we go.
Go on.
Actually, it does sound kind of like me.
Nah. That's me every time I open my bills, right there.
Oh man, we've talked about this many times. I've not only talked with the host of the channel here, with others as well. Yeah, man, it's so obvious. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. I tried to help. You don't get it, you don't get it. And yeah, unfortunately, those folks actually take it and turn it into something else because they actually don't get it. They think it's like a joke or something else, and want to turn it into something it's not. Turn it into something where it's like, okay, yeah, dad, yeah, grandfather, yeah, great grandfather, yeah, you lived through this thing, and yeah, go ahead and tell me how it's going to be. Let me tell you something. If anyone has, not only their parents around, which most of you do, I have limited at this point. Your grandparents, which I have none, great grandparents, died many years ago. Different things that they have taught, which I do remember and do recall. Man, I ain't taking shit from nobody. And they were very true and to the point. And I'm actually talking in circles because I really don't want to give this away. I really don't. That's why I'm talking in circles. I can't do it because I most people aren't fucking ready to what I have to say. They're not. They aren't. Yeah. Thank you.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yeah. Well.
Too bad Lewis Hackett's not still around. I could say, what you talk about, Lewis?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Talking about it.
Oh man. Unfortunately, sometimes I just go silent because some people that you want to try to help and nobody here, of course, on the panel, or I'm not sure about chat. Nobody on the panel. It's just something where it's like, yeah, okay, you're not ready, or you don't get it, or something. It's like, yeah, call it whatever you want. I'm not going to get too mythological here, except that if you don't get it, I can't help you.
You didn't say anything, so how can anybody get anything?
Exactly. My grandfather taught me well.
Don't say anything ever, Larry.
I don't.
Well, somebody's got to make up for the too much I say.
Well, the thing is, I do things by action. Your action, that's how you are. What you do in action is you. Forget about the words. Forget about the.
So what if you don't do much? Does that mean you're a nothing?
No, it just means.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, I was always taught it's better to keep your mouth shut and let them think you're a fool than to open it and leave no doubt.
That's
Right.
a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, that's automatically assuming you're begging the question of you're an idiot already. So it's already pre-assumed you're an idiot. So don't say anything because it's probably going to be stupid. I don't like that.
You know what, dude? People pre-assume that I'm an idiot all the time, so I just let them assume what they want to assume.
Less is more. I like that one. That one does work. Less does turn out to be more. And let their imaginations carry things. How many people glamorize or sensationalize or celebritize others in their minds? Just like popular YouTube channels have been turned celebrity, infamous celebrity, but still, it's just the state of mind that you gave them.
I watched Lumberjack throw $100 at Glowbusters today, man.
Wow, Lumberjack. Damn.
That
Like,
just Jack.
No, Lumberjack is a different guy.
Oh, okay.
He used to come around.
Yeah, I remember the cartoon icon.
yeah,
Right?
that dude.
He had like a drawing. Yeah.
A lot of people used to come around the 24/7 channel.
Yeah.
Well,
Wonder what happened.
I wonder.
I don't know. Couldn't imagine.
yeah.
Hey guys, they got content. That's what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, they're having fun. They just, yeah. It's widespread. There's lots of civil warring going on, it seems, or upcoming civil warring, which I'd like to stay out of. But, I'm sorry, if Christians are throwing some swords, I'm backing the other guys. So, any kind of civil warring like that, I've been waiting. My shit's getting rusty. Need to slick it with some Christian blood. Are you ready for a baby Jesus war? Yeah.
Dude, don't lie. You'd trip and fall on your fucking knife on your way there.
I would wait until the pawns took themselves out and I come in for cleanup.
No, that's what I was thinking. Let's sit back and wait.
Yeah. Pick up the mess
Wait
later.
for
All right, bring in the
wait
heavy
for-
cavalry. Just run right over them.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much because they, okay. I'm not gonna say shit, man.
Don't say it. Whatever you say, don't.
All I can do is tell people Like the rest is up to them. And yep, that's it. Lead a horse to water, but you can't Tartarian them. I don't know. Now I'm not making sense. But it's going to be a civil war. Once once flat is finally accepted, because we got to work on the adjective. Fuck the noun. It's flat. Hey, we live on flat. Hey, come visit our flat. We don't have another word. It's flat. Isn't flat a noun?
Well, everybody's been here the whole frickin' time.
Nothing changed on the outside.
No shit.
The outside's been the same the entire time. Your perspective changes.
You can
You still don't want that noun, though. You don't want to go to the North Pole. You want to go in Antarctica, wherever fuck direction, and you just want to stay at flat. You don't want to add a noun to it.
Well, and those people that walk around saying keep it flat, like do you have any choice in the fucking matter?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I know what Josh. I know what you mean. I'm just like busting here. It's like keep it flat. It's always been.
Yeah,
I think that's just a term of endearment to don't go back to volleyball land, because that's where people do. They don't convince themselves. They let other people convince them, and then that's how they go flippy flop.
dude. Honestly, I think there's more people going concave than there have been people going back to the ball, though.
There have been more that have gone to concave than gone back to. Well, that is back to the ball. It's just now they're on the inside of it.
Now they're on the inside. Yeah.
Same dimensions and all that shit, except that ball doesn't spin.
Oh, dude, except you know what? They must be having a field day with this whole black swan thing. They're probably going, see, that's what we've been fucking telling you guys this whole time.
Well, Josh, you sounded way too much like me.
Like, but seriously, like, that's what they're going to fucking say, dude. They're going to be like, see, we've been telling you guys that it rises as it gets farther away from you. Right?
Yeah.
I know.
But just looking at your basic horizon from your bottom, from where you're standing to the horizon, the eye level thing, that's all rising up. So if you can see further past it, it's going to keep doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's concave. That's your perspective of a flat thing. That's how you'd see a flat thing, as everything converges and gets tiny, 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 and that's it. If the world was flat, what would it look like? Exactly the way it looks.
That's like an oxymoron. It's like what would it look like if it was flat? Walk out your front fucking door.
Where's a picture of the flat Earth? Go to your photo album. Anything outside?
Yeah, exactly. Look around. It's the same thing it was yesterday.
But
And everything's
flat
right
one.
where you left it.
I'm really, really good with the adjective. I think we nail the adjective. High five to everybody. We got the adjective right. It's a flat. Let's work on the noun, maybe? Or are we going to keep hammering in the adjective and fuck the noun?
It's a flat motherfucker.
Yeah, there we go. All right, I will take that noun for now. It's a flat motherfucker. Good noun. Good placeholder for now. To be swapped out when we get, I don't know, anything to put in there besides, what did I added VR. I threw that out there. We got realm, whatever the fuck that is. I think cube has been thrown around. Okay. But these are very soft kind of noun candidates. No hard noun candidates. I think VR is pretty hard noun, but it takes a while to fully see that.
It's a flat garden.
A garden?
Yeah.
Of what? Like where? How?
Oh, now you gotta go into the fucking what?
Well, it's gonna be like it's a
We need a
place
transitional.
somewhere. It's so non-specific though. It's like it's a place that's somewhere. Okay, that's not really saying anything. It's like a politician speech. We will go to that place somewhere. Yeah. They're all excited. He didn't say a word of anything.
Yeah, mind you guys, Jimmy's not drinking tonight, so yeah, he's really on the ball. So
I'm better when I'm drinking.
No, you're sometimes.
Well, it depends on what category though you're referring to. I change categories when I'm drinking.
I got it.
But flat what? Frisbee, turtle, computer program, square, cube, in a something somewhere.
What? Well, I mean, mostly people in chat are different things. We'll chat certain things. It's like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, not really, no.
Did we lose the map? Or what did we get lost? And where are we?
I was just kind of trying to throw something in there.
So it's a flat chat.
It's where we are. It's anybody.
This is where we're having a problem here. Why be so specific on the adjective, but very, very loose on the noun?
It's a flat pond.
I'm neither nor. I'm like,
I care more about the noun than I do about the adjective. That's just me, though.
I
don't care about what shape it is. I want to know what the fuck it is.
Okay, the expedition part of it is probably not going to happen.
Well, we'll see about that.
Well, so make the best of what you can with your family and friends and different things.
I already wash up in ice water. I'm ready.
Get the fuck out of here. You do not, you asshole.
Been wearing a t-shirt all month outside. Think I'm putting a coat on and everything to go get pellets? They're t-shirts.
We will probably depart without knowing excuse me, I'll rephrase that. Without somebody saying you got it. Because that's not going to happen.
Hey, if somebody has a Bible in one hand and they're talking some mad shit about dudes having kids at 850 years old, I'm saying we got to lose an end of that fucking stick, and I want that guy's fucking run.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I do have that run still going, by the way.
Oh shit.
yeah. Let's not bring that up right now.
Okay, well, we're at the what's called middle age.
Okay. No, let's not talk about that either.
Now it's time to let's not go down the hill now, because now we're on the hill towards going back to diapers and gumming our food again. Before that happens, I would like to solve this mystery and maybe correct the inevitable. Because the inevitable is a real short change fucking jip job according to all the books. religious books, people living the fucking gods get to live 1,000 years, the baby Noahs get to live 1,000 years. Oh, fuck that. That's not right. So if you're going to be a believer in that shit, you got money because you're a hippie Christian, so why don't you fund me and my expedition, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
No comment.
Fund the noun.
No.
Fund the noun. It's a flat, and then leave a blank, and then put dollar signs there. Dollar signs will reveal what that word is. Dollar signs didn't really need to reveal the adjective. We did that for free, basically. We chose to buy P900s. We were doing that with shit already. You can go to a university or wherever and get some free time on a telescope or something pointed at the horizon. Why do you got to point it at the sky? You do all kinds of shit like that. It didn't take a lot of money to get the adjective. It's going to take a few bucks to get to the noun.
It's a flat horizon. There you go.
It's for a horizon is only apparent. It's not geographical. That's the big Nathan Oakland thing. Is lately it's that all horizons are apparent. There is no such thing as a geographical horizon, and they're all saying boats are going over the horizon. There is no geographical point they can go over, because just the very definition of horizon says apparent. It doesn't say geographical. I don't know. That's a big semantics argument that they seem to be winning.
No, that's right, because you can't pin it down. It's gonna move.
Can't.
It always moves. It changes with atmospheric conditions.
Yep.
Your position.
It's only an apparent horizon that does change with atmospheric conditions. There is no such thing as a geographical horizon.
It's only apparent to the specific observer at a specific time.
Right. Which means the curvature of the Earth seems to change daily. Which is shit that we've been saying since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Visibility. Like, that's one of the first things the weatherman tells you every fucking day is your sea visibility. 1 to 2 miles, 2 to 4 miles. It's just changes. So there's your visibility of a boat going over the edge.
I will say before I depart that any and all, I can't even do it.
Any and all what?
Any and all comments expressed here are the entire property of, or genuine property of, the host, and you will be copywritten striked if you choose to play it anywhere. Thank you very much.
And now cut to us opening our bills.
I'll catch you guys soon.
Later, Larry. Take her easy.
Oh, I don't miss that fucking sound.
Nobody does.
Cops, ambulances, fucking.
Dude, so there's like legit. So they're trying to push that legitimately there is a total water cycle on fucking Mars now.
They've been pushing that for a long time with the contracting and expanding northern ice cap on Mars.
Yeah, no, they're talking about like, supposedly they're finding fucking like water in rocks kind of shit, dude.
Yeah. to
Like,
anybody
they're talking about how they can use that fucking rover to pound out a hole, all right, and then that one of the things that they're looking for is for the dirt to stick together and clump together because of the active fucking water cycle on Mars.
Do people know how water operates in a 1% of Earth's atmosphere environment at somewhere in a neighborhood of -200-300 degrees Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
That's
It will
another.
dissipate.
I keep hearing them say the word and the phrase Mars's atmosphere. Dude, compared to Earth, Mars doesn't have a fucking atmosphere. Like,
Nope.
yeah, it's like 1 or 2%, but you might as well not even fucking have one, right? If it's 1 or 2%.
No, because sound doesn't even permeate in that kind of an atmosphere. You could not, even if you could breathe on Mars, you wouldn't even be able to hear somebody talking to you right next to you. That's how thin Mars' atmosphere is.
I just saw a thing earlier today where they were saying that because of Mars's atmosphere, it gives off a not a red but a blue sunset because of its atmosphere and the particles in its atmosphere.
Uh-huh. Yet that part of our atmosphere, we are like 40,000 feet over the blue part of our atmosphere. The blue glow is way below every balloon that gets to that point of the atmosphere around 90,000, 100,000 feet, where it's equal to Mars. So that layer of the gas that illuminates blue is way below that mark. You need more of an atmosphere. You need more pressure, apparently, to catch the blue glow or whatever.
Yeah, they're also saying that Pluto has a nitrogen heartbeat. Yeah, I know. What else was there? There was something else that kind of had to do with the Mars thing. I forget what it was. There was the active water hey, yeah. So Don Pettit says that he would go to the moon in a nanosecond, but they destroyed the technology and it's a painful process to bring it back and all that shit, right? Yeah, dude, you know what? There's a problem with that, though, because they didn't destroy that shit. They put it in a warehouse, and then they sold it in, like, 1975. Like, they sold all the Apollo shit in pieces to people. Like, this guy apparently bought, like, two tons worth of shit from the Apollo program. Like the onboard computers and stuff, dude. But they're saying that they lost this stuff and they destroyed it. They didn't destroy shit. They sold all that stuff. And here's another thing of how we know that the whole space thing, right, is a bunch of bullshit as far as their takeoff and landing stuff. So this guy has all this stuff from NASA, right, from the Apollo program, and he goes, I want to make this stuff where it works. So he gets together with like the team, and they start working on this stuff, and they bring it to life, right, by reconditioning a bunch of the stuff. and they bring the computers to life. All right. And then they are talking about this as they're like, they say that they're running through like the launch sequence and stuff like that, right? With the computer program in front of them. The only problem is that launch sequence isn't connected to nothing. Like, dude, guys, if you go to set up your computer, like your desk and stuff like that, right? And you have a fax machine and you have a printer and a scanner and your computer, right? Like back in the day before there was Wi-Fi, okay, you had to have, first off, you had to have wires running into all that shit. Secondly, if there was a problem where that stuff wasn't connected and you told your computer to print something, what was the first thing that it would tell you? That the printer's not set up, right? Or the printer's not plugged in. It wouldn't pretend like it's fucking printing and let you think that it's printing, would it? Like, I mean, computers and electronics don't run like that as far as I know. Like, when you run a program and a command, if it can't do the command, it kicks back and tells you it can't do the command and tells you why it can't, right? Like,
sometimes it could go into a loop cycle where it doesn't tell you anything because it's looking for something it can't find, so it's kind of like a buffering spin that goes infinitely. I used to lock people's instant messenger up, sending them the infinite loop, and that's it. Your instant messenger was locked up, you had to reboot.
yeah, and if you went to do anything, it would just keep you in that, like you would know you were in the loop though, right? Like you would know you were stuck in it because you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
It's what they're doing though, right? It's not looping because it's actually running through the process. Like once it gets done with the first process, the computer will move on to the next one like the first one was done. That's not a loop because it never finished the first process, you know?
No,
like,
that would have to be a simulation only.
Exactly. So what if the people in the computers at fucking Houston, and those were the computers and shit they were using, was all that they were seeing was a fucking simulation being run.
That can be all they're seeing. And the instant cut to the version that's above the atmosphere is always CGI or cartoon.
Yep.
And really terrible shit, too.
It kind of goes to say with what we've been saying this whole time as far as, like, so you send this stuff up, supposedly, you send it away from you, and then the data that they're getting back, where's that data coming from? Like, it's not coming directly from whatever they sent out there because they're told that it's not going to happen that way. They're told that it comes from a fucking third party, that it's got to go through the right channels to get back to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not direct one-to-one link access. It goes to like that third-party receiving station to transgo to then back to them.
Yep. Which brings me up to Hubble. Like, so when Hubble, as far as what we're told, Hubble doesn't actually snap pictures, right? Like, that's what we're told.
Right.
They get raw data, okay, and then they have to translate that raw data into images, right? I'm remembering that correctly, right? That's what happens.
Yes. Yeah, basically.
Okay. So I was watching this thing about like Hubble's first flight send off, whatever the fuck, right? Which first off, apparently they fucked that up royally. Apparently they sent it up there with the wrong lens, they said, which
It was out of focus or something, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was watching a video on that. And when they fixed it, right? And then they're talking about what they were able to see after they fixed it. Dude,
Yeah,
they weren't talking about reading fucking data. They were talking about looking at pictures.
Yes, that was the. Oh shit! I forgot the name of it, but they basically focused that one little pinpoint dot in the sky for like 3 days or something. And what they brought back was like thousands of galaxies in 3D, mind you. Well, they put it in a 3D rendering, so you were zooming through it like Star Trek. It had parallax and everything. I have the DVD, actually. Quite breathtaking on DVD. Had a believer out of me. The guy who watched Star Trek constantly and goes, that looks just like it. Must be real. Because it looks like their computer-generated graphics. Everybody's gone mute.
Yo, my bad. I'm back. I had to mute myself to not be rude because somebody started talking to me.
I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure you didn't want to hear my grandma tell me about the cat.
I'm surrounded by them right now.
Oh, how's that going, by the way? You still have the foster kitty, right?
Yeah, I turned the camera on him, but it's been a little dark, so it didn't probably come up good. But she's just sleeping on the couch near me now. The lady is talking about possibly taking her back this week. See how that goes.
Did you let her know that you're not her fucking kitty errand boy and you're not going to be sliding back and forth across the cities trying to drop this cat off to her?
No, she got one more chance, and then she blows me off again. She's going to have to come to me, and then I'll take her and the cat wherever she wants to go. She's going to have to get at least very close to me.
Jibby, you are too nice, dude. There's so many people out there that would just be like, yeah, here's your cat, get the fuck out of here.
These people need help. Well, she needs help. The cat needs assistance, and I can do it, so I choose to.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to be. I mean, I can do something. It's not really an inconvenience. Wanted to see how my kitty goes with a new friend, a new housemate, see how that works, test the waters, whatever. I've been thinking about it.
And who would have thought that you could have done all of this without a bunch of hypocrites breathing down your neck telling you what you need to do?
How can anybody tell me what I need to do who's not in my situation? Isn't everybody's situation unique to them?
Good point.
They could say, well, this is what worked for me. And when you say it like that, it's less intrusive. You're not really talking at them. It's sharing what worked for you.
Although sometimes you still get people that think you're trying to like push that on people and stuff, like, because like back when I was using hydrogen peroxide and stuff, right? That's what I was telling people. Like, this is what I did. It seemed to work. Like I wasn't telling them.
That's being honest. That's all you can really say. To make it more than that, it's embellishing, exaggerating, or lying.
You still get people trying to say that you're pushing stuff on people.
Well, I don't know if they know the difference then between all that. Some people don't really understand the English language, their native language, English, their only language. And they don't really quite have a grasp on that yet.
Well, why don't we wrap this up then, dude? So,
Yeah, I got a car appointment in the morning. I might launch something in the morning just so, I don't know, I have something to pop onto, because I got to just wait for the car to get fixed, and I don't know how long I'm going to be waiting.
Cool. What time's that?
In the morning. No specific time, just drop it off in the morning. They've got to when they can get to it. But that leaves me trapped in town with just the local stores and eateries and shit. That's all I can do while I wait. If I can drive around Tartaring on my bicycle, I don't know what else to be doing. 32 degrees on a bicycle. It's retarded.
Yeah.
is there anywhere over there with a decent Wi-Fi signal?
Yeah, several places. It's going to be about a mile's walk. Maybe half a mile.
Just leave some music playing like when you leave, like.
Yeah, like I could probably. Yeah, it's very spotty while I'm in the car jumping on StreamYard. I need to be like stationary. And even then, yeah, it's real choppy for me. But you said you're going through Chrome?
No, not anymore. Now I'm using the Internet Explorer because for some reason Chrome isn't playing nice.
Okay, I don't think I have an Internet Explorer on this phone, so I'd have to get that app.
Or not even Internet Explorer, dude. It's Samsung Internet or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh,
But
because I have
Internet,
regular whatever. I have.
yeah, I guarantee if you have Google Chrome on your phone, you probably have 2 different web browsers.
Yeah, I have a regular browser. I don't even know what it's called.
Samsung Internet. If you have a Samsung phone,
Yeah, it's a Galaxy.
then it's called Samsung Internet,
That's what I got.
and that's what I'm using right now. It works pretty well.
All right. Yeah. So, whoa. Thought my power just flickered. So yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. I don't know. So if anybody's got anything they want to shoot the shit about in the morning, I guess be a good time.
Yeah, dude. By the time you're doing that, I'll probably be getting up for my day in the morning. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm back in LA right now, so I'm planning on going to work. So
Probably be around my 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
yeah, I usually get up about 8 o'clock. So that's within the time frames. That's not good. But alrighty, man. Thanks for kicking this up, dude.
Yeah, not a problem.
I appreciate that.
Out again tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for seeing everybody in the chat. And come by, and we'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
You're still here, man.